Is there an attachment where you don't look like an idiot?
You got to turn on the blades. You got to
Turn on the blades.
Turn on the blades. Watch
There
the
we
video.
go. Are we sure they're oiled up enough?
Yeah, I got a drop on each blade, like the old man said. It should be fine. Watch my ears; those are sensitive.
Careful of the ear. You remember what happened to one-armed Sam?
What if we single-handedly right now are saving the Floby company?
Everybody, order one now.
You can't.
This thing is awesome. It really does feel good.
Now, let me see. Let me shut it off a second. Let me see the sides on the cam.
Here, stop for a second. Stop for a second.
Let me see the sides.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a bit uneven.
It may not be long enough on the side. Can you see the line? Is it not even?
I can't see anything.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh, dude, the top looks pretty darn good.
It looks all right.
Yeah.
It really does.
It looks okay.
That's a solid 3 inches shorter. Oh, we missed a spot here.
All right, I'll swing by today.
Well,
Yeah, I want to see Scott's haircut with that.
I'm just
thing.
going to be.
Oh, my
I'm just going to be in a hazmat suit with gloves, and I'll just be on the street just giving floats.
Hey, you want Mallory? I'm just going to turn your mic lower if you want Mallory just to finish up your haircut while Jeff starts crap on celebrities. So.
Can you imagine if Scott goes over there to get the Floby cut done and it just catches on fire?
Is this the one?
Fire up the Floby! Yeah, finish up the haircut.
Yeah, finish me up. Thank you.
And thanks to your lovely assistant, Mallory, for giving me a haircut during the show.
Excuse me.
Moon, are you done?
Yeah, and dude, I'm going to get the camera a little closer. Look at this. Look at this thing. It's pretty good. Like, I mean,
proud
I
of his
need to
floppy
texturize
haircut.
it a little bit maybe or something, but like, I look sharp, yeah?
You ready to go out, hit the town, huh?
No, this is quarantine sharp. I'm going to look really good on the couch tonight.
You look like a retired PE teacher.
That's my mother.
Oh,
Somebody's ready to
Holy
hit the
cow.
backyard, yeah.
Yeah.
I know this sounds
Paint
silly.
the
and
yard
we're like,
red.
Yeah, I know it sounds silly, like we're kind of pushing it up, but like, this really will pay for itself in 4 or 5
That's
cuts.
awesome.
All this money you've been wasting on actually
Man,
getting
my
a
dad is
decent.
a
I'm getting a decent
genius.
haircut. Am I right?
The older I get, the more my dad looks so smart.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
Hey, good morning, everybody! Guys, it's Wednesday. The hump day, Scott.
Yes.
I always like to remind them it's the hump day.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Get home and tear it up.
That's right. You have to. It's the law.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the president just signed a law that hump day.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Hump day means when you get home from work, you need to tear it up.
Yep. That
what
is
makes
a
it even
direct
better?
quote.
What makes it even better is that this is our Friday. So,
Right.
That is
That
beautiful.
is
The math doesn't work there.
wow.
You're free to knock
I
them in tomorrow.
figured if I throw that against the wall, like randomly, maybe
One
one
day.
day it'll just happen.
I don't know, man. He's pretty sharp over there.
On Friday, you could say that.
Okay.
Today's our Friday.
All right. I'll
Okay,
remember
yeah.
that.
Well, we do have a long weekend coming up. We'll take Monday off, okay? Is that fine?
Sure, man. I appreciate that.
Is that all right with
That'd
you?
be great.
Can
Come
I
on,
hear-
guys. Today we're going to the Cardinal game.
We sure the hell are.
Yeah.
Oh, a little day baseball today,
Yeah.
huh?
Swing, batter, batter.
Yeah. That works out well. Day baseball, huh? On a hot and swampy Wednesday afternoon.
You guys better bring it because I brought home a victory yesterday.
Oh, you went yesterday. 2 days in a row for you.
Yeah, I know, man.
You live
I'm
in
a
the
season
life,
ticket
huh?
holder.
You went to the game yesterday, going to go today. Although we're at Ballpark Village today, so we're going to watch on the Bud deck.
It's all right with me.
Yeah, have you seen a game from there? I think once. I was
When it first opened.
when it first opened, we were given tickets.
Yeah, that was how. Remember when we used to do the media day and they would have us
Yeah.
come out, we would get lunch and then tickets to a game.
that was
there was one
lovely.
game where we were there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Because this is the same. This is the same area. Like if you go in the elevator, you can go up and go to the Cardinals Hall of Fame right there too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't you have to walk through?
I think so.
Cardinal Hall of
I
Fame?
believe so.
I don't remember that.
I believe so.
I just remember walking by when I was walking to my seats.
I'm just gonna follow
There
you
was
guys.
somebody there with gloves on,
gonna follow
holding a
you.
bat. Do you remember
no,
that?
we're going to walk around aimlessly.
I'll follow you, Jeff.
Oh, perfect. That's always
Don't
a
be
good
following
idea.
me.
Follow Jeff. Good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, you are directionally challenged.
Yeah, a little bit.
I just like staring at your calves.
I'm just glad Busch Stadium and the arena are circles because eventually you just get back
Yeah,
to where you
that's
were.
right. That's right.
You know?
I was talking to Scott before the show, and I don't know if you guys are the same way as us, but when you know you're going to the game, whether it be going to Busch Stadium or going to Ballpark Village like we're going today, do you not get hungry and just pine for the food?
Immediately. Yeah, immediately I just want to eat food I normally wouldn't.
I said, like, what are we eating today?
Yep.
Yeah. You just get hungry when you think of it.
How almost the game is secondary. Like, what am I going to be eating?
Yeah. Yesterday, I had the opportunity and the pleasure of in being in one of the suites.
Look at this guy. Oh,
Hey, wow.
okay,
yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm sure the story goes
Ain't gonna
somewhere
hang with
cool
the
from
common
here.
folk.
With you.
Are we done?
Champagne
Are we done now?
witches and
We're
caviar
done.
dreams?
We're done now.
Very.
No, I have a little more.
Okay. Let's
Why
go
don't you
on.
rub it in? Thought we were friends.
Would they carry you to the
No, they didn't.
You still smell like the rose petals.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was just watching on my
Top
TV.
shelf liquor.
Yeah, I was just watching on my TV.
Anyway, they have, like a nacho bar there. Which
No,
is,
we wouldn't know that.
which,
because
yes,
we
you do
weren't-
know. You've all
I
been
wouldn't
there,
know
so
that.
you
I've
can
never
all
been
just
there.
shut your mouths.
Nacho bars. Nice, man.
So it's
with
honestly,
Wagyu beef?
it's honestly
Oh.
chips, ground beef, cheese, sour cream.
Only the finest of cheeses.
You know what the hell is
Jalapenos.
it? I don't even care. I don't even care.
Jalapeno slices on the top.
The game was fun. I'm glad you guys weren't there because it would have sucked if you were.
I want to hear about
These
the nachos.
nachos
I don't
have the
care.
finest of
I don't. I do
French
not care
cheeses
to
on
tell
them.
you.
Can I partake in the nachos later?
I do not care to tell you. I hope you never eat nachos again.
I
Can I hear-
told you I wasn't
Me?
done.
Can I hear the story later?
No.
I
Private-
told
I'll
you
tell
I
the other
wasn't
guys,
done.
not you.
Me?
You called moving on, and you can't call moving on. I wasn't ready. I'm ready now.
Go, Tony.
On
So you
with
were
the
in this.
nachos.
You were in the super sweet suite,
On the way there,
away
all I
from the
did,
common folk. Go.
On the way there, all I did was crave nachos, and then you get there and you realize that it's chips, cheese, and beef on it. Like it's chips, it's cheese, it's beef that you could have made at home with taco seasoning,
Something different.
and you put it on a plate. But for some reason, being in that venue, it tastes like
There's
nothing
something-
you've ever had
it's
before.
Something different. Is it?
Yeah.
You can't recreate the nacho cheese sauce.
I mean,
at home.
even when you get like the nachos in the helmet bowl or whatever the hell that is, it's chips, it's cheese, it's beef, it's maybe jalapenos
Yeah.
and sour cream.
the nacho cheese sauce they use on there, you could probably buy that at Costco by the can.
I
right?
guarantee you they
That's like the
probably
big-
sell that at Schnucks,
Yeah,
man.
and it's
in a
probably one of
can.
those things that you wouldn't buy. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those. It's like the location of the ballpark specifically, locations in general, but the ballpark specifically makes it totally okay to want, crave, and eat things that you otherwise would not be eating.
I'll tell you what it is.
Like hot dogs. I don't eat hot
It's
dogs.
the elevation.
Yeah, it could be the
elevation.
elevation. You're right. The elevation, all that green.
I don't eat hot dogs, but at the ball game,
Elevation, the
every
color
hot dog
greens
goes by. I'm like,
everywhere.
oh, that looks
Think-
The
perfect.
humidity.
Think about seeing a can of cheese, liquid cheese, sitting on a shelf. Never in a million years would you touch that. But
No.
at the ball game, you're going, man,
Oh,
they didn't
man.
give me enough cheese.
I need-
oh,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, you're
Also-
taking your fingers and put it in
Yeah,
there and rub it on your gums.
Yeah.
Another
slob.
food,
3
another
servings.
food that is exactly like that is pretzels, like soft pretzels. You could buy the super pretzel, frozen pretzels, put it in your microwave for 45 seconds, salt and all, and it tastes exactly the same as it does when you get it at the ballpark. However, when you're at the ballpark and you get it, or at Enterprise Center or any sporting event,
Yeah.
it just tastes so much better.
Yeah, I'm that way with hot dogs. Like I will only eat certain hot dogs at barbecues or at home, whatever.
Yeah.
Right, me
At the
too.
ballpark, I'm like, what's this made of?
Yeah.
Questionable meat? Okay.
That's fine.
That's a questionable meat in a tube?
Oh, it's got
Ground
sauerkraut
up.
on it.
Okay,
Cool,
that's
we're good.
fine.
Throw it on the bun. I'll eat it.
That's all right.
You mentioned that media day thing, and what's that?
Champions Club?
Champions Club. Okay, and I'm sure that they have it elsewhere in the ballpark, but for some reason, every time I think about going there and eating, I'm thinking about those brownies and those cookies.
Dude, the brownies.
What the heck is it
so good.
with those
Brownies.
It's exactly what I said yesterday to
Brownies are the best.
So it was me, my lady, her brother, and his wife, and I looked at at his wife, and I go, hey, before we get out of here, you better grab one of them brownies. And she goes, yeah, and I go, oh yeah, and I go, if at all possible, take a handful on the way out because they're that good.
Did you feel G status taking your girlfriend's brother up to the, hey, got us tickets to the suite?
No.
Come on, man. That's all right that's all right to admit that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's all right.
I would.
But I didn't.
All right.
But I didn't feel that way because
Don't be
originally it was
humble,
just
man.
supposed to be.
It's cool.
Yeah, you
Well,
can be
originally it
proud.
was supposed to be just us two, and then she was like, I said, hey, I could probably get an extra pair of tickets, and she goes, okay. Do you want me to ask my brother? And I was like, yeah, that's cool.
Hey, man.
I don't know.
Take it
Like
to the
that
game.
is like.
Take it to the game. Not just any seats.
Yeah.
We're sitting in the suite.
Sitting in sweet.
Yeah, like
Sitting in a
I don't know,
suite.
like the same thing. Like, and I had a conversation with one of my buddies. Was like, hey man, when you get to take, because I took my parents up there earlier this year. He's like, hey, when you take your mom and dad up there, you like, look what I'm doing for you guys. And I go, no, I don't.
I think that's okay.
But I don't feel that way. Like it's not like it's a
Yeah.
look at me. It's like, hey, you want to go do something cool? Let's go do something cool.
Yeah, I don't feel that way, but it doesn't change the fact that when I take my mom to do anything with the Cardinals, or whatever, I'm definitely in the will, and a solid 2 or 3% more
right.
each time.
I think it's
Facts are facts.
listen, as long as you're not going on social media and telling everybody bragging, you brag for
Pictures
the
guys go
next 4
hashtag
weeks.
sweet life.
Yeah, sweet. Like, being
But
proud.
it's
Oh,
cool,
right.
to be,
Proud of
it's
it's
cool to
okay.
take your parents or somebody, to a nice special thing.
Yeah.
When I first went up there and I took my parents, I was the guy that I was like, this could be full on spread where somebody is literally feeding you grapes. This could be, hey, you have your own private bartender, but it's cash bar. I don't know. And I'm thrilled to go, and I'm very happy to be able to take my parents to go up
Listen,
there.
I thought it was awesome. I got that feeling the first time I was able to pay for dinner
Yeah.
for my parents.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
dude.
That's
Yeah.
a big deal. It's a big
Yeah.
deal to take your parents to a special event like that and show them a good time. Someplace they never had access to before that their kid, opened up a door.
The first time you can
And I'm sure they're proud too.
The first time you can reward your parents, the very first time, is one of the coolest feelings you will ever get in your entire life.
Yeah.
And it lessens a little bit, but it's just like that every time. Like when I can say to my mom and dad, like, hey, Dad, I know you love the band Chicago. They're going to be at the Fox Theater.
Got you
I
some
got
good
you a pair of
tickets."
tickets.
Yeah.
It's 8th row. My dad's like, oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And that's how he says, and shows no emotion. But I know he's thrilled.
Yeah, yeah.
And that
He's thrilled
feeling
that
is the best.
That his rotten son, I'm using his words,
Right.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
flexed a little bit and got me some good tickets to go see my favorite band. I think that's pretty cool. It's a cool feeling, I'm sure, for a parent, and I'm sure when my son, does the same for me.
Yeah, when you have that magic doorway to something that's special. For my mom, it's easy because it's the Cardinals. Of all the cool, and we all do amazing things. Like look what we're doing. This is the coolest job on earth. I got gold records, platinum records, all this cool stuff. My mom doesn't care about any of that, except for when she met Jim Edmonds the other day when we were playing with the Hoots. I was like the golden child.
Yeah.
The golden child because I gave her
audio?
access to meet Jim
well,
Edmonds.
I got
Audio
audio.
when Jim and her were talking.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I said, Mom, stop. I got to take a picture.
You're embarrassing.
Seriously, though, I no matter what I've done in my life, no matter what I will do, there's nothing cooler to her.
They getting her tickets to a Cardinal game.
Yep, then take her to the Cardinals.
Or giving her some kind of a fan experience that otherwise she wouldn't have had.
Yeah, when she met LaRussa, I mean, she lost it. I mean, fangirl.
it?
What's that?
Nothing. Stupid shit. Asking if
Did she find it? Oh, no.
Keep that inside.
She
Yeah,
gave it
That was dumb.
to Tony.
She gave it? Oh, my God.
Oh, we have audio of her giving it.
You guys are the worst.
She really is a fan.
You guys are the worst.
I had to start drinking. I don't remember.
No, but
any of that.
you're right, Tony. There's nothing that makes you feel like a better son than when you give something to your parents that you know that they're just,
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, emotional about.
On a normal day, if your parents had bought tickets, they'd be sitting in the stands. Tony, my son. The one who used to hide the beer cans in the drop ceiling.
Yeah.
Got me Earth, Wind, and Fire tickets.
I got all the nachos I could eat. The finest of cheeses and ground beef. You want pickled jalapenos? Take as many as you want.
Private bathroom.
The world is private bathroom. The world is your oyster. Thanks, Tones. That's okay. But yeah, so we'll go today to Ballpark Village. Go catch a game. Weather's supposed to be okay?
Think so.
Yeah.
Like overcast?
I think
I'll give you the hourly here in 2 seconds.
Right? The game is what time? What time's first pitch?
I don't even think
12:15.
I don't even think mid 80s. I think it's like low 80s.
Not even
we're,
that?
we're
Oh,
talking
really?
like
Low
we're,
80s?
we're talking about perfection here,
Oh, I'll
guys.
take it.
Oh, okay.
Mid 80s.
Mid-80s.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
84.
okay. Oh,
What about the
okay.
rain?
I thought it was supposed to be.
84 degrees.
That's it.
No, I want the truth.
Thunderstorms at 1.
Oh. What was that, third, fourth inning? That's about time
from
Rizz is
1
leaving
to
anyway.
10 p.m. There's over 50% chance of storms.
Oh, so on your planned drive home, there's a small chance. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You don't know.
You ain't making it to the 9th.
Oh, I could promise you I'm not making it to the 9th.
I'll see the 9th from home. For sure.
Let's see how it goes, okay? And I don't.
So here,
I'm not planning anything.
let's get some timing in your head,
promises.
okay? The game yesterday, first pitch was at 7:15. We left in the middle of the 7th, and it was 9:45. So do the math there.
Wow.
So it was 2 hours
the-
to the 7th.
What was the final score of the game?
We got a hot
3-2.
ball club right now. I'm just
3-2.
yeah.
3-2. It was 0-0 until like the 5th, and my God, it felt like it.
I was going slow.
Oh my God. I sat there. I went to the bathroom. I came back. I got some nachos. I had a conversation with one of the employees there. And then I went and I walked back in. I sat down. It was still the same ending. And I went, oh, my God, we're going to be here forever.
Again, I'm not. It's 12:15 to question mark for me. If we're having a good time. We're having a good time. I don't want to put any limits on my fun today. Okay. No, and kind of sobering news from yesterday. I know that Tony had texted me saying he needs a couple days off come the end of July because you got surgery coming up.
Yeah. So,
Remember we were talking about Tony's swollen testicle last week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Please
the
update.
Clementine.
Smuggling a bunch of clementines in his pants, and we had posted a picture of when we were at the company picnic.
Right.
We took a group photo, and I didn't notice that, but you could see Tony's clementines.
Everything.
You could see Tony's clementines through his shorts.
It was even mentioned by HR when the photo was printed. She said, "Oh, what did she say? You smuggling something in your pants?" And I went, and Moon looked at me and goes, "Oh my God!" And I go, "Hey man, if this is the rumor that's going to spread about me throughout the building, then let it happen.
I didn't even know.
Let it happen."
Hey, it's not a pair you're troubling. That's
It's just
troubling.
one.
You. Okay.
One's
it's
normal
one.
size. The other one is the size of a plum.
Oh,
So,
All right, so yeah, so
Oh,
anyway.
it's one of two things. And
you went to the doctor on Friday.
I went to the doctor on Monday.
This past Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went to the doctor on Monday.
it's one of two things. It's a alien egg that's going to hatch
No,
like a movie.
no. So on Friday, this upcoming Friday, I have to go get an ultrasound just to rule out that it's anything
That
more
it's the baby.
serious just because of the cancer and the area that my cancer's in.
Sure, yeah.
They just want to rule that out. They do not believe it's anything like that, but I got to go get an ultrasound and rule it out. What they're assuming it is and what more than likely it is, basically it's a fluid sac.
Oh.
And they have to cut my scrotum open, remove and drain it, and then basically stitch me back up.
Okay, and that's due to what? Just maybe like a small trauma that just
Because
your
of the
body
surgery.
reacted to?
Because of the surgery.
Oh,
So
really?
it's slightly swollen, like it was slightly swollen the first surgery I had.
The
Put me on antibiotics, it
kidney
went
surgery.
away.
You're talking about the kidney
yeah,
surgery.
It's all
Yeah.
connected, man. It's all pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to be clear, I'm just letting
Yeah, the
you know,
kidney surgery,
listeners know.
not weight loss surgery. The first
Right.
kidney surgery that I had, it swelled up a little bit, and then I was given antibiotics, and it went away. The second surgery, it did the same thing. I was given antibiotics. It didn't really do anything, and the doctor pretty much told me, like, hey, as long as it's not in your way and not painful,
Right.
then you're good. Well, it's now in my way, and it is
And
now
painful.
becoming painful.
It's
so,
almost in my way. Tell you
so
what.
I have to
I
have.
tripped over it the other day.
Yeah. And the full term is like something hydroxylase or something. So I don't even know what it is.
Isosceles.
But
Nope.
But they have to basically remove it, and the doctor said like it's all going to be based on how I feel. But like his exact words to me were, "Hey, you remember the pain that you felt from the surgery when we removed half of your kidney?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "This is going to be way worse."
Oh my goodness, really?
Because it's there, and that is a
It's
very
sensitive
I've had
area. You ever been
surgery-
kicked there?
I've had surgery there many times.
I mean, but they are cutting it open, removing it.
yeah.
Are they,
And then-
are
so
they
he
putting
said-
it back or no?
Yes, he said so. Basically, they take this quote unquote fluid sac, they remove it, they then rewrap my testicle,
Yeah.
and basically replace it, and then
Wow.
basically
Zip her
zip
up.
you all up.
Crazy.
Zip
If
it
you
up.
need a donor or anything, I don't need these things anymore. Man.
Yeah.
So worse
So
than,
that's the best case scenario.
so worse than the kidney stuff, huh?
Yeah, and I think it's because like
recovery
standpoint.
because I think it's with my kidney surgery, like you pop a pain pill, you sit in the couch. I'm not being mobile anyway.
Yeah.
This, my entire body will feel okay except for there.
Well, what are you supposed to do?
You got like a jock strap.
Basically, he said, compression shorts, and like what I've been
So-
reading online is compression shorts, jock strap.
So when are you going to be able to get back to your jumping jacks?
I was just going to
Well,
say,
he said- he
you won't
said-
be able to ride a horse again until September.
yeah.
He said
At least till
at
September.
the very least 2 weeks of no strenuous or physical activity. And I said, well, what about work? And he said, that's going to be up to you. He goes, in all reality, a couple days could be a week. And I'm like, okay, so a couple days, because I cannot
Well, we
sit
like
at home
to-
anymore.
Now, when you come back, will you still be a douche or not?
Probably,
if this will
probably.
help with that?
Yeah,
I don't know if they're going to go in and remove that.
No, they can't.
Yeah,
remove the
no.
douche.
I mean, that's something I think you kind of just live with. So.
I thought they were connected.
So I guess you're out for the 8 o'clock calisthenics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can do as many as I can now, but once it gets to then. But when I told him that I rounded first base in softball, and when I was running to second, it sounded like somebody was giving me a round of applause. He went, man, I cannot believe that you've done this for this long with that.
See, your balls were clapping?
Oh, dude, when I would run, I mean, it would slap against my
Perhaps
leg.
some tighter
Are
underwear.
you playing
I know-
naked softball?
No, I was wearing
What are you
underwear.
doing?
You
I
don't
was
wear
wearing-
You don't wear compression shorts?
I
or
don't wear a cup, no, but I wear like
You're
I mean,
a
they're
pitcher in softball. You don't wear.
What do you wear?
cup?
Are you wearing
because
boxers?
I got a damn good glove, bro.
Are you-
No,
okay.
I'm wearing shorts like almost like these, and Jeff.
I don't need to see the upper. Nice
see,
upper
look.
thigh.
I do.
I mean, they're
Yeah, but
they're
you need-
boxer briefs.
Your
I
boys
mean-
need a home, especially when I'm out.
It's if it's the cheap ones,
man,
I've been
especially-
warning you about
It's not
that
the
crap.
cheap ones.
Especially
These
being
are
a
these
pitcher.
are these
Yeah.
are these are way more expensive than just the
Listen,
pack of Fruit
me
of the Loom.
personally, I wear a cup more often than not.
I do too. If I'm washing my car, I'll put a cup on just in case.
But
I got
anyway,
one on
so-
now.
All I'm imagining is your balls like one of those, you get at a carnival, like the little
That's
placard.
100% what it is.
Did you hear
Riz.
Scott?
That was it.
I have a cup on right now.
That's 100% it. So with him doing all this, and I mean, this is a doctor who is touching my business.
Sure.
It's a very weird thing. So he touches that and does this whole thing, and then I pull up my pants and he goes, "Hey, let me see your scars," because he's the one that did the kidney surgery. He goes, "Let me see your scars." So I lift up my shirt and he's going, "Oh, okay."
Still down at your business.
Yeah,
Either
and
done-
we're about done here.
Okay, we're done here.
Go get
Double
him.
tap right on my belly button, and the noise that came out of my mouth was "Blap."
Give you a pat in the
Too
butt,
funny.
and let's go off and back in the game.
Man, that's
And then he made a comment to me that was very funny, and I really love this doctor. He is like the best. He says to me, "Hey, how's your lady doing?" I said, "Oh, she's good," because she came to a bunch of the appointments because she's a nurse and she understands him more than I do. I go, "Oh, she's really good." And he goes, "Me and you, we both outkicked our coverage, huh?" And I started chuckling. He goes, "Well, you so more than me. I'm a doctor, for God's sake." I
Oh my
was
goodness!
like, "Holy cow, man.
You
What's
go,
wrong with
yeah,
you?"
but I got sweet tickets to the Cards game tonight.
Yeah, all the nachos I could eat,
Benji
and I could
Molina,
bring a
did
guest.
you?
Somebody said that nacho cheese sauce is Rico's. I think I heard of that brand, Rico's nacho cheese. You could buy it
Yeah,
at Schnucks.
I can see it in the red lettering, right? On the yellow package.
Yeah, red and yellow.
Yeah.
Rico.
You know, I had back to the clapping. I had a couple buddies have the twisted, where it gets twisted. And
Well,
have
here's
it go in and
Patrico,
have it surgically fixed.
round in first base.
Hydroxylate.
Hydroseal.
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 Hydroseal. is a type of swelling in the scrotum that occurs when fluid collects in a thin sheath
Sheath. Just love that. Sheath.
surrounding a testicle.
Yeah.
Hydrocele is common in newborns and usually disappears without treatment by age 1.
Well, there you go.
Older boys and adult men can develop a hydrocele due to inflammation or injury within the scrotum. Well, that sounds pleasant.
Yep, that's what I got, guys.
Said nobody.
That's it.
What if you just get
See,
kicked
this
really
is
hard?
it right here. See, that's why it's so big.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Or at least that's why they think it's so big.
Look
That's
at
why
that.
we're hoping
You
it's
got a
so
nice
big.
little pool there.
Look at that.
It's swimming.
That fluid sac in your sac.
Yeah, so my hope is, again,
Is it just a little pinprick?
And we don't want that?
No, that is not what it is. I wish that's what it was.
Just
Let
sprays
it
out.
drain.
Let her drain.
Yeah, I wish
sprays.
that's just what it was.
Oh, look at that. Look up. Scroll back up on the right side. There's the normal one. There's the non-communicating hydrocele, and then there's a communicating hydrocele. Is your hydrocele talking to you yet?
I don't know. I haven't heard it yet. I've been listening, but I haven't heard
Well,
anything.
then you have the non-communicating.
Listen, these are all
You
medical
want me to take a
terms that
listen?
Boo, you want me to click on this one? Boo!
No, we're done looking at pictures.
Oh, my goodness.
come on, man.
Let's have surgery before we get there.
Good.
Get it off the screen.
That one needs
How long did that guy wait?
That one needs a social security number. My goodness, did you see that?
He voted. He did vote.
You were talking about a twisted scrotum?
Yeah, I had a
I had
buddy.
a buddy that had one of those.
I had a
too.
buddy in high school, and yeah, in high school he.
I wonder if we knew the same guy.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you want to know this guy. 2 or 3 days though of absolute pain, and it was like, man, I guess I'll go to the doctor, and it was like serious business by the time he had hit the hospital.
Did they have to remove a testicle?
I know I had one buddy that had something wrong, and he has a falsie. Not that particular buddy, but it was something pretty serious where I believe there was surgery, and he was in there for a day.
Is falsies, do they put those in there for
Nudicles?
the guy, or do they put those in there for medical reasons?
No, I think it's just aesthetics.
It's aesthetics.
I mean,
Keep your balance.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I guess depending on how old I was, but like
yeah.
at this point in my life, I don't care.
Yeah, I wouldn't care either now, but he was like 21 and went through
Yeah.
testicular
you
cancer.
never
and-
know if you're going to be a testicle model.
That's true. Yeah.
I know. I'm not. Jeff has seen mine. They don't look great.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
aren't. They're not
You
good.
never know. I mean,
A buddy of mine in elementary.
I met a talent scout.
In elementary school.
Yeah.
Hey,
he was-
how's your testes?
You want to be a star? What?
No, a buddy of mine in elementary, he was climbing a soccer goal to put the net up, and he slipped, and it got stuck on a hook, so they had to go in and
Oh my
repair all that.
good
But he has
elementary
kids now.
school.
Yeah, he has kids.
Are they
everything.
plastic?
What's that?
Are the kids plastic?
Yeah, I think so.
Because the falsies are.
Ooh, when you said he got stuck on a hook from there, I just I had a whole body tingle right
Yeah,
there.
I heard
And
a
he just always
tearing
talk-
sound and that scream that you
Yeah.
always do.
He always talked about he has a Y-shaped scar. I just remember that.
Oh
And it
my!
sounds
He's got a
like
flux,
this.
a flux capacitor. That's
Yeah, something like
what I
that.
Yeah.
imagined.
It was. Yeah, like that.
There's a lot of guys squirming on the way to work right now. I'm
When you
sorry.
said that, from the tip of my toes up through my body went a shiver.
Yeah, my knees drew closer. Hey man, I'm sorry to hear about that, Tone.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah, it sucks. And-
I'm glad to know that in a month or two though you'll be over it.
Yeah. And I hope that again that it is what we think it is. And he did tell me that it's got a 15% recurrence rate.
So this may happen again, huh?
And the only way to fix it the second time is the same thing.
Well,
So-
15% is a good number.
that's
with most things.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
15%.
when the doctor's talking to you sometimes, and this is bad, and we all do this. The doctor's throwing out all this medical jargon, and you go, Well, you should be asking questions.
Oh, absolutely. Your
Like,
head
you
just starts
should be
spinning.
asking questions. That's what they're there for. You know, sometimes they don't realize that they're talking shop with somebody who doesn't understand shop.
Yeah.
Like, what was that, hydrocele? Mm-hmm. Sounds like they used to put something on your car.
Yeah, that sounds like something
You're right.
I used to
Yeah,
fix my
you are
roof.
100%
bucket is
right.
leaking.
Yeah,
Use some
got the diesel
hydrocele.
hydrocele. You know, he mentions that, and you go, Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's, okay, thank you, Doc. Well, you should be asking the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which kind of brings me to this poll that was just done. And we had talked about this in the past. A new poll on quote unquote faking it just came out. Not that kind of faking it, but people were asked to name things they have to pretend to know about so they don't look stupid. Because even if you're in the doctor's office, he's explaining stuff, in the back of your head, you got a question. You go, I don't want to look dumb in front of this guy. Although he's there to answer the stupid questions. And the one thing that I have to fake it, and I've done it before, and there's nothing that will make me feel more stupid, is if there's a group of guys around and they're talking about cars.
Oh, man, same here.
And they're talking about cars and how engines work and the size of this and the size of that, and it's a 4-barrel, 5-cylinder, 8-cylinder Hemi, blah, 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 blah. And I go, Rizz, what do you think?
Oh man,
Check the spark plugs.
maybe this is just me, and maybe it's just when it comes to cars. But if somebody goes like, "Oh yeah, man, I got a 6-cylinder and I got a V8, I got a what about you?" and I go, "I got a GMC Sierra, it drives."
Yeah,
I don't know and don't care what you think about me if I don't.
I'm the same way with motorcycles. I had my motorcycle inspected the other day, and the guy was like, "What size engine it is?" It says it on the insurance card, I think.
Seems pretty big.
Yeah, it's a big one. I know that.
I got no desire to look cool.
Let's say you're going to a 4th of July barbecue, and it's a bunch of guys standing around drinking Bud Heavies.
Yeah.
And I'm rebuilding, a Trans Am, and then the one guy chimes in, "What'd you get?" Blah 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 blah. And then the other guy chimes in, blah, 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 and you're standing there going, okay.
I'm on Twitter at this point. I'm scrolling through Twitter.
Yeah. No, but I mean, you're not going to get out your phone. You're going to stand there and you're going to listen. And hopefully nobody comes to you with a question or, hey, Rizz, what do you think?
Rizz went to get a hot dog. I don't know.
Still got seats in it?
Is the original interior?
Yeah, that's the best thing. How much is original, though, jerk?
Is that a stock color? Is that factory color?
Most people admit they do it with at least one topic. They fake it.
I think with all of us, I think that we aren't those guys.
Nah.
We aren't the fakers. I think if somebody would come to us and go, let's say somebody was talking about motorcycles, and they were talking to all of us, and they went to Jeff and they were like, "Hey man, what are your thoughts?" And you would go, "Man, I like to ride, but I really don't know much about them."
Yeah, I could tell you about my bike, but that's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Like, I know there are definitely some guys where they would go to you and they'd go, "Hey man, what about you? What about motorcycles?" And that guy would go, "Oh well, I don't ride necessarily, but I do a lot of research in Harleys." And you're like, "What the hell is this guy talking about?" Whereas we are just like, we don't know much.
Don't know.
But there's definitely I definitely went to school with a bunch of guys that you would start talking about football. You would just start talking about fantasy football.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, this guy becomes an expert in Tennessee Titans football. And you're going, "You know nothing. You know absolutely nothing. You don't have to fake this with us."
Or he knew that was a topic that was going to come up, so he studied.
Yeah.
He went home and he
Oh, my
knew
God,
it was
you're right.
coming up. There's probably going to be some football talk today. I'm gonna do some cramming.
You got to do what you got to do.
You're at the Cardinals game with somebody, and he looks at you and he goes, "Do you know that Tommy Edman went to the University of Arkansas, Little Rock, and he batted .381 when he was a sophomore?" I just do that off the top of my head.
Here are some things
Sure,
that
that was
we
exciting
quote
to
unquote
watch.
fake it. And listen, we're not talking outright lies, like lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of like trying to hang in there, just to participate.
Just
and
trying to
do it.
hang in there.
This man,
Be a
putting
part of
that
the
new engine, putting that new engine in that Corvette's a real bitch, and you go, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Is it
No, you
wrong?
don't.
Is that
That's faking it.
Yeah.
That's faking it. I've done that. We've all done that
Sure,
stuff.
of
We've all
course.
done that.
Is that the year they changed
Yeah.
the body style? Oh no, that was 06.
You just throw
okay,
something out there. I do that with cars sometimes and gun stuff.
Oh right, yeah. Right.
Oh yeah, guns.
Gun stuff.
See, my line is just, yeah, okay.
Yep, that's me too. Oh wow, cool.
But have you
Wow,
guys
man.
have you guys found that it's easier to get to the I don't know point the older you get and just be like, "Oh, you know what? I don't know anything about that."
Yeah,
Or-
absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like
I don't want to get caught in that.
I'm learning more about different
Absolutely.
different
Just
styles of fishing, and I was pretty intimidated because a lot of fishermen are like, pretty intimidating
know
with that
about
thing.
lures and bait and stuff like
Right,
that.
but
Yeah,
I want to know, and the only way I'm going to know is if I say, "Hey, man, I don't have a clue."
You are
and also,
so right.
and also
dude.
hanging around with those people, you kind of you absorb the information. But at first, when you're the rookie, you don't want to look like the rookie. Nobody wants to be the new guy,
Yeah, you want to be accepted before you start asking.
right? Nobody wants
questions.
so that you want to hang, man.
Yeah.
So you fake it a little bit. Listen, I'm a firearm owner. I've a couple firearms at home. I like going to the shooting range, and I like the guns that I have. But I have some very, very close friends that are gun enthusiasts.
Yeah.
And I cannot hang. I cannot hang with that.
No, I own a couple of guns, and I like going to the shooting range. But in the same respect, if I could, I would take my gun into Dickie Bub and go, I need bullets for this.
What kind of bullets you need? I don't know.
I mean, this thing, right? It goes in here, right?
Yeah.
But I like shooting them.
I do, too.
I don't know much about them.
So car repairs, like when you're talking to a mechanic, just under half of us have pretended to know more about cars than we actually do. And some people have been caught pretending they know what they're talking about, and they double down and won't admit to it, that makes it worse.
I had every opportunity to know about engines too, because I grew up next door to that guy who can work on engines. My next door neighbor Steve, as I was growing up, he'd work on his car, my car, and I would just lean there and hang and watch him, and I absorbed none of it.
My father was a car and a firearms enthusiast. And should have been paying attention. I should have been paying attention, and I did not.
Yeah, cars and guns. You've been really good at drive-bys.
Probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he used to.
You know what I was doing? Probably playing the video games.
Yep.
Instead of helping Dad change the oil. Home improvement stuff. That's another thing.
Gosh.
And Tony, your dad knows a lot about home improvement stuff.
He knows a lot.
Does Tony Patrico know a lot about home improvement stuff?
He does not.
Can you hang with your dad if he talks about... Now, when your dad starts yapping about home improvement stuff, talking to you like you should know some of the stuff, do you fake it just to have him stop talking?
No, because...
He'd probably see through the BS because he knows that you don't know.
He knows I don't know, so he doesn't even really get there. But, like, if I'm with him and my Uncle Joe and my cousin Vince, the three bricklayers, the three guys that are behind the company,
They start talking
and
about
they're talking about hod carrying and scaffolding and all that stuff. I'll sit there and, my dad will go, yeah, we can't find any good laborers, can't find any good hod carriers. We're just sitting there doing it all ourselves. The only thing I contribute, and this happens every time, is I go,
Oh, I know. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
I go, I remember when I was a junior in high school and you took me to work for you for a week and it absolutely sucked. And then that's it. That's my contribution. And they continue. And it happens every time. Every Christmas, that's the every wake, that's the conversation that happens.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I contribute. And then I bail out because I know nothing else.
We have a friend named Dan who is really, he has a business where he works with his hands and tools and stuff. And I've just gotten to the point where I just text him, this is what I need done around my house. I'd love to pay you to do it.
Yeah.
Because I can't do it.
What's interesting, too, is I'm starting to get to that point where I'm trying to hang with my sons. And there some of the things that they're talking about with games or computers. And I'm pretty good with computers, but my son was like, Dad, look at this. I got 810 FPS here. I got 810, and then it goes down to 400 when I do this. And that doesn't make sense, and this is why. And I was like, oh, my gosh.
Well, that's
I just realized I'm trying to hang with his talk now.
That's another one. That's conversations about the latest gadgets or new tech.
Yeah, and my kids are starting to get to the point where they're fresher on the latest developments than I am.
Mm-hmm.
What parcel service was your son talking about? FPS?
There's tax knowledge. I don't know if I've ever hung in that crowd.
Yeah. Here's my tax knowledge. Here you go. Here's all my stuff.
Parenting. It's another one. People kind of fake it when conversing about parenting. I think I can hang with this crowd. Cooking.
Yeah, me too.
I'm pretty well versed when it comes to cooking stuff.
I think all of us are. Don't you think? We all cook a lot. Yeah.
I can boil a hot dog.
I think I could hang with the chefs.
Yeah.
I don't think I could hang.
You don't think so?
I'm pretty good at what I'm pretty good at, and beyond that, I'm not. No, I'm not very skilled.
I'm pretty into it.
I'm good with what I know how to do and what I've taught myself how to do, but no, I don't think I can hang, man. Honestly,
I can hang with that crowd. Politics, that's the best.
Yeah.
It's politics.
What if I don't want to hang with that crowd?
yeah, no, that's an easy out. Goodbye.
Yep,
And
that's
then,
me going like this. Ha-ha. And then I'm all the way over there already.
I've been around people that started talking politics, and elbow my wife, and I go, this person clearly is faking it, has no idea what the hell they're talking about. And fitness and nutrition, that's another one. That's another one where people try to hang. You can tell they got no clue what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I could hang for a little bit there, but then Probably not.
Hey, man,
I
this
get
has
the
got
basics
electrolytes.
down. Yeah.
I get electrolytes.
I'm kind of there with you, Jeff. Like I can kind of hang there just from listening to people talk about stuff, like not looking into it, but just hearing other things.
Yeah.
And then somebody starts saying macros, and I go like this, powering down.
Yeah. Tell me more. Tell me more about ketosis while you eat an Entenmann's.
Well, you're just throwing around terms. Mm-hmm. What's the latest buzzword? Yeah, it's Atkins.
Yeah, I carb loaded
Caveman,
last night.
paleo.
Carb loaded, yeah.
Yeah, well, just throw out diet names. Just go, Atkins, paleo, South Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna rock keto for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, man.
And then transition over to some fasting.
Yeah, I feed on sunlight. But come on, even if you can't admit to trying to fake your way through a conversation with a bunch of people, you're lying. Now you're faking that. We've all faked it. Stop it. Just to try to fit in. We all want to fit in.
Yep.
That's all we want to do. Nobody wants to be the outlier. We all want to be accepted somehow.
Man, I'm like that with, I don't know if that was on the list, but geography. When you guys talk geography a lot, if you hear me contributing to you guys talking geography, I'm this guy right here.
You're faking it?
You won't even fake it, though.
No, I'll just sit back and let you guys talk.
Yeah,
I'm talking about faking it. I'm not talking about slinking back and walking away. I'm talking about...
No,
With
I'm
geography-
saying I will be faking it if I'm in that conversation.
With things
Canada
like-
is one of my favorite cities.
With geography, things like that, there's times where I'm confident, like, oh yeah, that place in blah blah blah, and then everyone's like, no, it's over here, and you're like,
I specifically
Yeah.
remember, which high school I was at the time. I'm pretty sure it was Lindbergh, which is even sadder because I was there my senior year. I remember having that test where they put down the empty map, the plain map of the United States, and then said fill in all the states. I just started sweating.
Even with the borders on them?
Yeah, even with the borders on them. Yeah. There was just full body sweat for me to do that.
He still thinks that he started radio, Springfield, Minnesota.
Yeah.
It was one of the Springfields. That's all I really
It's
know.
111, I think.
So if you looked at a map, you don't think you could... I think now you could.
I could do a handful of them, the obvious ones. I couldn't do any better than somebody in 8th grade, I bet, on a map test.
Wow, that'll be a fun.
Of the states, the U.S. states, huh?
Yeah. Because it never interested me.
I bet you're better than you think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really probably not.
Hey, Scott, put out an empty
okay.
U.S. just continental. We'll give them 2.
I'll bet you could get it. I bet you get all 50.
Not
All
even
50.
close.
I don't
Not
think he'll get all
even
50.
I can get a bunch until you get in the Northeast.
I was gonna say, I bet you
And
most
all of that
adults
to me
wouldn't get all
turns into
50.
New York and Connecticut. Everything else is that's all New York, Connecticut.
The one thing is the Vermonts and the New Hampshires. See, that's
Can we just circle that area and say East Coast?
Yeah, that's the East. That's the East Coast. And
I
then when it
think
gets
you're
to
better
like
than you think.
then when it gets to like Wyoming, North Dakota, the little foursome there of Utah, Arizona, like where they actually are. I mean, I know I could put you in the general area.
Yeah.
You go, hey, where's Utah? I go, oh, right around here. Hey, where's New York? Up here somewhere.
Up in here. One of these little
But
guys.
if you want me to, boom, I don't think I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I want to see how you do.
I'm telling you.
throw some,
Not well.
I mean, throw the European map at you, and that's that's all tougher.
Yeah.
And then you go at all your stand countries here, your Kazakhstans and your Uzbekistans and all those things.
Uncle Stan.
Uncle Stan.
I have an Uncle Stan,
That's
actually.
tough.
Oh, he's already got one. Wow, Scott, that was
He's
impressive.
Hey, he's always got one on file. I
Yeah,
always
you
make
do.
sure you have an empty U.S. map on file. I
At
always
all
say,
times.
just in case.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
get started.
All right, I'll get started.
Good
on this.
luck.
You guys go ahead.
You can start.
If you write that
just
word over and over
start
again,
with
I'm going to
Missouri.
be so mad.
Put a star on Missouri.
Jeff, it's West Virginia, not Brest Virginia. Damn it.
All right, I'm done with the ones I know.
No, you got it. Yeah. All right. So while Jeff's filling in the map, I don't know. Jeff didn't realize there'd be a quiz today. Let's do this.
I'm done.
All right, Teamers Member of the Day brought to you by Copper Fire Bar and Eatery in Belleville. Get your exclusive Rizzuto koozie to support Kids Rock Cancer at Copper Fire. Visit thecopperfire.com. From Boonville, Missouri, which if you could tell me where that is on the map.
It's right there.
It's right over there. It's over there.
Right
I
there.
don't know if that's Florida. Jennifer Sell is
Yeah, Jennifer.
Yeah. Way to go, you.
Teamers Member of the Day. Loves everything about the show. Listens daily On the weekend, she'll listen to Spotify. She'll listen on Spotify to the show and tells other people about the show often, a Rizz evangelist.
Nice.
That's not right.
Can relate to each member of the show in some way. She doesn't have a favorite, but if she did, it would be me.
Aw. I mean, hey.
What even reaction was that? If it would be, it'd be me.
Welcome to Match Up with the Moon.
Give me one.
If one of us give you one.
Give me one.
If one of us did that, we'd be out this window.
one.
Just give me one.
She works at the Cooper County Animal Hospital in Boonville for 20 years. Her favorite place is to be outdoors, and she loves antiquing.
Who doesn't?
Jennifer, I don't.
Okay.
But I bet you could hang with the conversation for a little bit.
Ah, what is that? Art Deco?
Yeah,
Postmodern?
What kind of varnish?
Jennifer Sell from Boonville is the Team Rizz Member of the Day. Get the Super Sweet Team Rizz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up, 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, 6:50. Jeff's got your crap on celebrities after the break.
Kansas. Oh,
You got Kansas?
Texas, not sexist. Get it right.
First look at the traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Hi, I'm a pubic hair.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Right lane blocked, right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle westbound 64 at Timberlake Manor Parkway. Your point forecast today, some clouds and storms possible all day, mid-80s for the high. Tonight, thunderstorms around 70 for the low. They're saying that some of these storms tonight that are going to roll through, and I think it's after 11, are like severe storms with heavy rainfall. So they're talking about flood warnings pretty much across the area. Right now it's 76 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, Jeff, what do you got for us?
Yet another ex-Disney star arrested. Jeff Garland tells us the future of Curb Your Enthusiasm, and we're going to be ranking all of the Marvel movies.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. All next. And you crap on celebrity. Stay there. I can't believe we're here again, huh? Brandy, can you believe you're in the studio again?
Yeah, I love it. Good morning,
Ready
St.
to do
Louis.
this? And we have another wheel in here. So Jeff's going to spin the wheel, and whatever the wheel lands on, it's going to be either a tattoo or a piercing.
Correct.
And the piercing could either be an ear piercing, which will be, what, the cartilage?
Cartilage, yes.
Yeah.
Or it could be your nip.
Right.
Notice I said nip.
Yes, you did.
Now, I think, Brandon, we've gone through this before. The nip piercing has got to be one of the harshest and most painful of the piercings.
It's definitely sensitive, yes.
She told me that I will get
You'll get a hot flash.
a hot flash that starts at my toes and moves up.
She wanted to make sure you ate before.
I eat constantly,
Yeah.
but I can have I got a protein bar there if I should start eating that. Should I do that?
I think so. Maybe you thought about changing jobs over the past year, but didn't feel like it was the right time. Well, now the St. Louis economy is bouncing back, and as it does, businesses are looking to hire additional employees, especially in the fast-growing IT industry. And many of these companies look to Centric Training for help as they invest more into the technology and the people that run their business. Centric trains on the newest and most needed technology skills, and they do it in just 4 months, allowing you to get trained and into a new career as soon as possible, even if you have a little or no IT experience. If you have put off looking for a new career, now is the time to act. Call Patrick Nealon at Centric today and find out how you can change your career and your life in just 4 months. 314-450-4714. 314-450-4714, or go to centric.com/STL. CENTRIQ.com/STL. Technology is the future of St. Louis. Centric Training can make it your future.
Hey there, jerk.
Yeah, I gotta say once again, thanks to Herb Equipment for bringing some toys up here to Rizz Farm. And, you know, we gotta do some mulching. So Mike and Chad here brought a tractor with them. And check this out. It says Captain Rizz on the side. All right, so we're gonna use this to get the mulch from and it's gonna go into the trailer.
So I don't know how to use this thing. So who's going to show me how to operate this fine piece of machinery?
I got you covered, Rizz. This is a 3046R John Deere 46 horsepower tractor. Hop on in, man.
All
I
right.
can give you a little rundown of everything.
Where's the air conditioner?
That's as fast as you go. It's as the wind in your hair.
Okay.
Hey, the first thing you got to do is give it a crank over.
So I turn the key.
At that point, that selective control valve, which is that lever right there, that'll operate that front loader. Pull back, that'll raise up. You pull it towards you, it'll tilt it out. There you go. And it'll do the opposite if you push it away from you. It'll dump. This will allow you to go forward, reverse. Very simple nowadays. But
Even I can figure that out. There's arrows. So the arrow pointed this way means go forward, and the arrow that way means go backwards that way. So where's the stereo?
The stereo, the next thing we're going to put in for you. Yeah, but right here, that's where you get all your RPMs. So when you want to hit it and get it, push things forward.
Oh, boy.
That's where all that horsepower comes.
So I would assume the rabbit is fast and the turtle is slow.
That is correct.
All right, mulch. Here we go. Yeah, baby. Bombs away! Now we gotta get that mulch onto that field. So I need to put that mulch in a trailer. So let's get the trailer down here. All right, so I need to hook this onto that. Thank God I have Chad and Mike here from Herb to help me out. So I'm gonna back up, and then you guys help me hook the trailer up to the tractor.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. To the field. Not that one. So, time to start mulching. Well, not me. I got some friends. I got some friends helping. So, listen, I'm just going to drive the tractor and they'll shovel the mulch out. Put it on the plants. You guys done yet?
We're waiting for you to pull forward.
Oh, I got to pull forward.
Sit up there, chicken.
Think about this time of year, do you think about, ooh, I can't go outside because I'm going to have the congestion, I'm going to have the runny nose, I'm going to need to take the nasal sprays with me and the pills with me, if I can even handle it? from that standpoint. It doesn't have to be this way. I want to tell you about the St. Louis Sinus Center. They have amazing proven solutions for seasonal allergies. One of those is allergy drops. Super, that's just one thing, for instance. Super easy, very convenient, and it's a great way to build up your immunity so eventually you don't have allergy symptoms and you don't have the need for all those medications, and you can go enjoy your life and other people can see you as you are, and you can actually feel good. If you've forgotten how to feel good, this is a way that you can do it. Call St. Louis Sinus Center today. Talk to Dr. Gould. Talk to the staff. They're amazing. 314-473-5433, or check them out at stlsinuscenter.com.
Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point.
I'm telling you, man, you don't have to do it. I see the look on your face. You don't have to do it.
I don't like this.
There's a look of fear.
Stop it, John.
So, big thanks to the Mr.
Hey, this is Matt Eisman, host of American Ninja Warrior, and you're listening to The Rizzuto Show, and I got one thing to say. Happy birthday, Rizz.
All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Bud Light Seltzer webcams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow at 1057thepoint.com. Real or fake picks, we'll make those today. Ran out of time yesterday. How about Polo being on with us yesterday?
Yeah, man.
Big hit with the listeners. People loved his story.
He is awesome.
Polo is the Spanish voice of the St. Louis Cardinals. Does the Spanish broadcast, the play-by-play. Him and Benji Molina.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice guy. Always could come up here. Open invitation. But he was great yesterday. So during the break, Jeff took a little geography quiz. King Scott gave him an empty USA map with the state borders all drawn in.
Mm-hmm.
And how many states could Jeff get correct filling in the map? And you got out of 50. Jeff Burton. How did Jeff Burton do? How many states correct?
You want to guess? Or you want me to just tell you?
I just want you to tell me.
I'm going to say 9.5.
So 9.5 out of 50.
The reason why I say half is because I picked out the Washington, but I put Seattle.
Yeah, I said, what state is that? He said Seattle. I was like, well, okay, I guess I
give you half
that.
credit on that.
Thank you.
So you got 9 states, huh?
Yes.
Can I guess what 9 states you got correct?
Go for it.
Oh, you got Missouri correct.
Yes.
You did.
Okay. All right.
You did.
Got that. You got Florida.
Yes.
Okay. You got Texas.
Yes.
So what am I, 3?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You got California correct.
Uh-huh.
You got Kansas correct.
Yep.
Okay. Illinois correct.
Uh-huh.
That's 6.
Uh-huh.
New York.
Nope.
Okay. Pennsylvania.
Nope.
Okay. Michigan.
No.
Mississippi.
No.
Louisiana.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, no.
Oh, okay.
No,
I almost gave you credit
He
for
put
that.
Arkansas on Oklahoma. And it was pretty,
Did
it
we
was
say
pretty
Tennessee?
confident.
Let's
Did you
not
say
make fun of
Tennessee
people
yet?
with learning disabilities.
will you knock it off?
Utah.
Undocumented.
Utah.
Utah, no.
Oh.
No. He put Utah.
Came
in
close.
Colorado.
Nevada.
Arizona. You got Nevada?
I got Nevada.
He got
Right, that's
Nevada.
7. Minnesota.
No.
Michigan.
No.
I said Michigan.
Florida. Did we say
We
that?
already said Florida.
Missouri. Illinois.
Yeah, I got those already.
Kansas.
Come on, guys, think about how the map is printed.
Oh, you got Alaska?
Yeah.
And Hawaii.
Yeah. I put those
I
in
took
right
one-
after Missouri and Illinois, baby.
I took one here that so this basically gives you the like it says, click on the map and click on Nevada. Okay, and I finished it in 3 minutes and 2 seconds. I got 63% correct.
Which is failing,
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah. And if you look at my map here, the red ones are the ones that I did not get correct. The
look at
light
that.
yellow are the ones that you get on the second, and the orange are the ones that you got on the third. So
You missed one that Jeff got. Jeff, how you feel about that?
I'm feeling pretty good.
That's
good.
What, Nevada?
63%
Yeah.
is a little better than mine.
Nevada, like this whole fivesome of states here: Colorado, Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona.
Not even Idaho, huh?
What do you mean?
Jeff. No, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
Idaho. I mean, it's got a
Well,
really unique shape.
I told him, I was like, unique shape, how do you not get Louisiana? Is it L for Louisiana?
Yeah, because I never learned it that way because I never learned it. You know what I mean? If I'd have learned L for Louisiana, I would have remembered that. You know what I mean?
Or Maine, even. Maine. Huh. Okay, well, we've all got our strengths. We got our weaknesses.
No, I was telling Jeff, like, that's one of those things that, like, whether it was elementary school or growing up with 2 teachers or something, for some reason I felt like it's a really important thing to know. You should really know it. And then, why?
Well, if I ask Jeff, was there nudity in the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall, you would say
yes.
He's right.
And you're right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
For
one of those,
this particular job, which one of these skills would you rather me have?
I'd rather the second. I'd rather the latter.
My favorite thing is, like, you said, you know, that's something important that you wanted to learn in school that you were going to use, that you thought you were going to use. Same thing with, like, all these teachers that were like, you cannot use a calculator on this test. What do you think? You're going to walk around with a calculator in your pocket all the time?
Yes.
Answer, yes. I've got one right here.
wrist.
Yes.
And a map and everything.
Exactly right.
I do want to make note, I guess this picture's going around. John Hamm, St. Louis's own John Hamm, was at the Yankee Red Sox game at Fenway Park yesterday, sitting front row wearing a Cardinal hat. So,
yeah, boy.
Nice. All right.
That's amazing.
That's a big old you.
Yankee Cardinal game, Yankee Boston game, wearing a Cardinal hat. All right, in Fenway, which is amazing. So, salute to you, John Hamm. So there is a British, he's being called an influencer, a social media influencer.
That's your favorite.
Yeah. It pains me to even say that this guy's influencing anybody, but this guy has undergone some surgeries to look like the lead singer or one of the singers in BTS, the Korean pop group. That's
right. I saw this.
Yeah, I guess the guy's name is Jimin. The BTS group members. His name is Jimin. And the influencer from England, previously known as Ollie London, has changed his name to Jimin, and now he's saying he is officially Korean. I don't know if you could do that. Can you change your ethnicity just from surgery?
I'm so confused.
Does it count?
I don't think so. I mean,
Can't
you
count
can
for what?
say it all day.
Like, he now says that he is Korean.
Yeah. I'm saying, I mean, that's fine.
No, it's fine.
That's fine.
I mean, can you now put on documents that you are Korean?
Who knows?
So when it says, where there's the drop down where it says ethnicity.
Right. I mean, maybe.
There's white, Caucasian.
Right. Biologically
Hispanic,
speaking, you
black.
can't. Biologically speaking, you can't.
But he says he has transitioned to Korean. And I am. Here he is talking about it.
My pronouns are they, them, Korean, Jimin, because I know a lot of people don't understand me, but I do identify as Korean, and
He identifies as Korean now.
Oh.
I mean, I've heard of the identify as a man, identify as a woman. I've transitioned, all that stuff.
It depends on if he can locate all the South Korean states.
Oh, you got to take a test.
Yeah,
Huh?
you got to take a test. It's a geography test. It's simple.
I'm just going to keep identifying as Missourian, I guess.
Is this a gray area, or should we just tell this guy, no, you cannot transition to Korean?
Yeah, I don't know. Life is a gray area, but biology is not, and you have the right to do it.
This is
identify with whatever you want because
what you want to do.
Yeah, because it doesn't affect anybody else.
It's not going to bother me.
It's no big deal.
Where's the line here? Because, like, would you say that you're a St. Louisan or a St. Louisan or whatever they say? Or are you a New Yorker living in St. Louis?
I think I am. I mean, I've lived here for 18 years.
So you're a Midwesterner.
Yeah, but he didn't get surgery to look more Midwestern.
Right.
How do we know?
What I'm saying is this: if this guy doesn't have surgery, but he moves to Korea and he's there for 5 years.
Well, so you're talking about identity. See, that's the thing. Are we talking about identity? Are we talking about citizenship?
I'm more or less just playing devil's advocate to see how this guy could say that he's Korean and actually be like, well, hey, yes, I am.
Well,
yeah, like
he's just basing being Korean about how he looks,
which is crazy.
Right, which is different. So, I mean, when somebody says they're an American, it's because they live in America or they pay American taxes or have a citizenship card or whatever the heck it is. Doesn't mean necessarily that they were born here or whatever it is. So I don't know. What's interesting is I'm wondering, has this person ever been to Korea?
I don't know. It looks like this guy.
It reminds me of the Justin Bieber guy.
This guy needs to see like a therapist or
Yeah,
something.
even his look reminds me of the Justin Bieber guy, and that was a tragic story.
The guy who transitioned to look like Justin Bieber, he passed away.
Yeah,
died.
what was it, 17 surgeries or something? And
This guy had 18 surgeries. This guy here,
wow,
the now guy who identifies himself as Korean.
How old is he? Does it say?
I don't know. 18 surgeries, $150,000 over the past couple years.
Wow, man.
And can people come out and claim this kind of like any of those times you dress up like another culture that's not what you're born into? Or
Appropriation?
Cultural appropriation.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, of
Is he going to be called out
Well,
for this?
I'm sure.
Well, of course.
I'm sure there's some Koreans going,
One would assume. Yeah,
You can't do this.
At the risk of sounding judgmental, and I'm not meaning to. It sounds, with little else information about this whole thing, it sounds like a dangerous obsession.
That's what I'm saying. This guy.
And that's not one to poke at. That's one to not pity, but yes, have some compassion.
Because this guy clearly needs some mental help.
Yeah, and I don't want to be the first to say that. I don't even want to feel or believe that.
Listen, I'm not diagnosing somebody just by watching a video, but knowing what he's done
That's
to
why
himself.
That's why I'm asking how old he is, because like, where is any sort of support system?
By the way,
going, hey, what are you doing here?
Is this not like just a crazy psycho fan? Because this guy's
right.
This influencer has this obsession with this one person who has spent almost, $150,000, $200,000 to look like
them. Yeah, that's.
Is this almost stalkerish?
Yeah, I mean, I would say
Crazed, stalkerish.
Yeah.
I think there's
Obsessed,
that
at
issue
least.
too.
Obsessed, at least.
I'm just hoping, not hoping, but I guess I'm wishing that there'd be a bit more of a balance of compassion for this person rather than just
hope there
criticism
is.
and some other things. We got to teach our children, man, to be compassionate.
I
when
wasn't
we hear
laughing at
stories
this
like
guy. When I first saw the video and saw this whole thing where he comes out as identifying as Korean, I didn't laugh at first. I said, boy, this is somebody that needs some mental help.
Yeah.
This is somebody that needs to see a therapist.
Yeah. And at the same time, we all have one very short life here, man. Very, very short life. And everybody should be entitled within reason and within safety to spend it however they wish, identifying however they wish, doing whatever they wish. It has no effect on you or me. But,
No, it doesn't, but it's an interesting commentary on...
Yeah, certainly.
Can I get surgery to then identify as another ethnicity? If I dye my hair red, can I identify as a redhead? I guess so.
I mean, the weird thing, I guess,
Temporarily.
the only time that question would actually be practical is if he's trying to get a...
scholarship of some kind.
Or a passport. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because then there are hard lines. In biology, there's hard lines. In citizenship, there are hard lines. There's certain, and your personal choice or belief isn't going to change certain hard lines.
If I was this Jimin guy from BTS, and somebody said, "Hey, this man spent a lot of money to look like you. Are you flattered? Do you say you're flattered?"
Have they asked the singer?
I don't know. They have nothing that I saw. I would say, oh boy, this person needs some definite help.
Yeah, there's a manager telling that group, do not respond.
Yeah.
do not
respond.
Do not engage. This is let's stay off of social media for a minute.
All right, today is June the 30th. Back in the day, 85 years ago, 1936, Margaret Mitchell's classic novel Gone with the Wind was published. 46 years ago, 1975, Cher and Greg Allman were married only 4 days after Cher divorced Sonny Bono. Cher and Greg Allman split up 9 days later. But they eventually got back together. But Sonny did ski into a tree and died 23 years later. Just putting that out there. 45 years ago, 1976, police raided Neil Diamond's home. Yep, the Jewish Elvis. They were looking for the reefer. They did not find enough marijuana for an arrest, but left with some free albums.
Okay.
They raided
we're
his
gonna
house
take this.
They raided his
weed?
house for weed. Didn't find enough, but left with some free albums.
What the hell?
44 years ago, 1977, Gene Simmons authorized the first Kiss comic book. It sold 500,000 copies, and the red ink was mixed with small amounts of blood from each group member.
Oh, man. It's Gene Simmons from Kiss, comic book.
33 years ago,
Gene Simmons
1988.
from Kiss, it's blood.
1988, Ronald Reagan instituted random drug testing for all White House employees after 3 Secret Service guards were suspended for off-duty use of the nose candy. 28 years ago, 1993, Spanky McFarland of the Little Rascals died in Texas at the age of 64. 15 years ago, 2006, Jessica Simpson filed for divorce from Nick Lachey. And 2 years ago, back in 2019, Taylor Swift lost her entire music catalog to Scooter Braun when his company bought her record label for $300 million. And that's what happened back in the day. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
Anybody know the name Kyle Massey by chance?
Is he a Disney guy?
Kyle Massey.
Yeah, he was a Disney guy. He was known for playing Corey Baxter on That's So Raven and then Corey in the House after that. Well, he is all grown up now and facing felony charges for allegedly sending pornographic material to a 13-year-old girl.
Oh, boy.
And according to the accuser's family, he's known this girl since she was 4. Been charged with 1 count of communication with a minor for immoral purposes. He's accused of electronically sending sexually explicit content to the girl during the months of December through January 18 to 2019. Case is connected to a civil lawsuit from March of 2019. He was being sued. Listen to it. I hate to chuckle, but he was being sued for $1.5 million civilly, allegedly sending, quote, numerous sexually explicit text messages, images, and videos via Snapchat. But he says he was being extorted. The girl's legal team said, you know what, he doesn't have that kind of money, so we're going to pull out of the civil suit and go to the cops.
Wow.
So
Man.
they went to the cops.
You know what he does have? Would you say he was 29?
Did not say.
I think he's 29 or 30. He's got one of those faces. He looks 13. He looks. He's got like the baby fat on his face.
I have no idea what this.
You might recognize him. He was in like 2 or 3 of those Disney shows. Wasn't there a White House one or something?
Yeah, Corey in the House.
Oh,
I think
okay, that's what that was.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, there he looks kind of all grown up because of the hat and everything. But like for the most part, he's got one of those like 13-year-old faces.
Yeah, he really does.
So they tried to sue him first for how much?
$1.5 million, and then the girl's legal team said, you know what, he doesn't have that kind of money to make this sort of case worth it.
Boy, that's weird in itself.
Yeah, it is. That's why he's saying, oh, I'm just being extorted. But he's going to court. I believe it's on Monday. Or I'm sorry, he was supposed. Here's another thing that makes you look guilty. You're supposed to appear in court on Monday, and guess if he showed up or not.
He didn't show up.
He did not show up.
Did a lawyer show up?
I don't know about that part, but it is already hurting him in the pocketbook because Mr. Dabber, the vape company that he was doing social media stuff for, has said no more for you. Thank you very much so, Mr. Dabber. Finish the sentence, Tony Patrico. Are you ready?
Sure.
This past Saturday, 55-year-old Andy Dick was arrested for...
Oh, boy.
I mean, fill in the blank.
Lewd behavior.
Assault.
You would think lewd behavior, but it was more assault.
Probably assault.
Assaulting someone with a deadly weapon.
Whoa, okay.
He was taken into custody on Saturday afternoon in Hollywood. He was arrested for felony assault with a deadly weapon. Dick was released after posting $50,000 bond. He attacked somebody with a metal chair.
Oh, my God. Andy.
Andy,
what are you doing?
What are you doing, Andy? His girlfriend, Alisa, mentioned on her YouTube show, which is called Kermit and Friends, on Tuesdays. First, she said that she had no plans of bailing him out, like he ain't taking my money.
Right.
Quote, it was the worst week with him. Every day there was some sort of problem. There was signs something was going to happen. She says Dick was arrested after assaulting a man named Lucas, quote, with a metal chair that resulted Lucas in being hospitalized in L.A. over the weekend. Quote, he could have killed him.
Wow.
With a metal chair, huh?
A metal chair.
Assault with a deadly weapon.
And it was
metal chair.
For a chair, yeah. Wow.
I mean, that could be no joke.
Some serious jail time, too.
Absolutely. Larry David from
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Not getting any younger. You guys know how old he is?
He's not getting younger?
He'll be 76.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, I think he's like
That
70.
is strange.
On Friday, he will turn
75?
74.
Oh.
Jeff Garlin, one of the stars of
Yes.
Curb Your Enthusiasm,
His manager on the show,
thinks Larry maybe has one more season of Curb left in him, and that's even a maybe. Jeff was over retiling my bathroom, and he was telling me all about it.
He's in every scene, working every day, having to be there at 6:30 in the morning. I don't know if physically he can do more than, let's say, another season.
That work for you? At least one more season?
Yeah. I'm happy with any Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Well, and
I love it.
This article went on to say that Garland, like 10 years ago, said maybe one more season. So we'll see.
God, he's such an a-hole.
Who?
I got to get into that show, man.
On the show.
Or in the
my
show,
God,
yeah.
Just
Man,
such,
I'm the same way, Tony. I watched
such a jerk.
2 or 3 episodes and went, this is
love it.
fantastic, and then never went back.
I've
never
see a little
seen
myself in there.
Yeah. I just see Seinfeld all over it, which is a compliment.
Which, yeah,
obviously.
I mean, it is.
David Chase is the guy behind what TV show?
Sopranos.
The Sopranos, yes. He released a trailer for the prequel, which is called The Many Saints of Newark.
I saw it.
And it looks fantastic.
When I was a kid, guys like me were brought up to follow codes.
Yeah, that's the voiceover at the beginning of the trailer. So it's James Gandolfini.
Right.
At the beginning of the trailer.
When I was a kid, guys like me were brought up to follow codes.
Hey, jerk. What'd you say?
Antonio Soprano.
Ankle Dick.
Growing up with the family takes a toll. As far as your nephew goes, I'm listening. Stay out of his life.
Well, I was like,
He
man,
doesn't.
they got a catcher's mitt, and I go, no, that's Ray Liotta.
That's
Holy
Ray
cow!
Oh man!
And that guy that's playing James Gandolfini as a youngster looks a lot like him, doesn't he? That's his kid, Michael, which is cool. The movie hits theaters this fall as well as HBO Max for a 30-day run.
Boy, I can't wait.
So here's
I'm
a question
excited for it.
Here's a question for you. If I never got into The Sopranos, would I be clueless watching this?
I don't know.
No wonder.
I guess, yeah, you wouldn't know until you saw it, yeah.
Did he pass away when he was on vacation?
He was in Italy, yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah, heart attack.
50-something, right?
Yeah.
Yikes.
That was a bummer.
Anybody pining for another Oceans movie?
I've enjoyed them all.
Yeah, me too. I'm the same way. I would watch it eventually.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever spent money on them, but when they're like, when they come across Netflix or a cable channel or something that you have, it's one of those where you're like, oh, this is a good
There's
movie.
not a hole in my heart that needs to be filled by another Oceans movie, but if the one comes out, I'll watch it.
Don Cheadle says another one is a very good possibility. I guess Steven Soderbergh has done all 3 of the Oceans, and then Don Cheadle was doing another movie with him called No Sudden Move, and he said while shooting, they talked about a very, very, very good possibility of doing it. They've talked in the past about doing it, and then Bernie Mac died. So he says it didn't seem right then. Then Carl Reiner has since died too.
That's right.
According to Don Cheadle, there is a way around it. According to the other guys, hey, we can figure something out. And he says most likely himself, George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and Matt would probably be back. But with Clooney coming back, here's the issue. Did anybody see Ocean's 8, the all-female one? None of us did we?
I saw bits and pieces. That's what Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock and all of them. And there's, I guess, it's implied in that film that George Clooney's character, Danny Ocean, is dead. So,
you ever see the original Sinatra?
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's fantastic.
Sinatra version?
It's fantastic. I like it.
Which is better?
Oof, probably the newer ones for me, but the older ones are fantastic as well.
I never saw the older ones.
Oh, you should. It's there's a scene Dean Martin singing in the casino. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Blink 182's Mark Hoppus shared a little bit of a health update Sunday. His first since revealing his cancer diagnosis. He still has not said what kind of cancer, like where it is or whatever. But some clues are that he's already, quote, done months of chemo and he has months of chemo left. So,
oh man, it's hard to speculate.
Sure. Yeah, but he said that he is feeling better now, and so it's really weird because some of the descriptions that he gives, I can totally understand what he's talking about.
I saw finally gone up without vomiting, and
yeah, didn't feel like I'm poisoned electrified zombie leaning against an electric fence like I did the last couple of rounds. So
is your last round?
Tomorrow.
Your last round is tomorrow?
Yes,
that's
last
it.
one, 6 of 6 is
awesome,
tomorrow.
dude.
Yeah, thank you.
6 of 6 tomorrow.
6 of 6 tomorrow, and then hopefully never again.
That's
so.
it.
And what's really neat about this is he was talking about it while he was playing Blinko, which is his version of Bingo on Twitch. Blink 182. Yeah, I thought that was cute. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Amazon Studios are teaming up. There's a holiday action comedy that he's going to be in called Red One. It's not going to be coming out till 2023. It's being described as an epic, edge-of-your-seat action adventure that takes beloved holiday mythology and turns it on its head. Which I don't understand what that means. So The Rock and I were listening to old records at my house the other day, and he was telling me all about it.
An epic worldwide event movie called Red One. Red One. When you think of Red One, I want you to think big action, big adventure, big comedy, big heart, and big holiday spirit.
And a big friggin' payday for him, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
I keep seeing the ads for that new Rock movie, Jungle Cruise, and I keep thinking it's a new Jumanji. Because it looks...
Jumanji on the water.
Like it could be a Jumanji movie.
Yeah.
Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise. Yeah. It's a Disney.
I know we've all been waiting for the new live-action Clifford the Big Red Dog movie to come out. The trailer for it's on the blog, and they actually did a pretty good job with the dog.
It looks pretty cool.
It looks pretty good.
All I think is, who's going to pick his waist up in the yard?
They have not addressed that, at least not in the trailer. Someone at TheWrap.com ranked all 24 Marvel movies from best until worst, or to worst. I don't know if you want to go through all 24, but you give me your opinions on
You've got the Black
them.
Widow coming out next.
Right, and it includes the Black Widow,
week.
by the way. That one, Black Widow comes in at 13.
What's the best one?
Endgame. Or were they? Oh, no. They were going to say Black Panther.
I think the original Avengers movie is...
The first one?
Avengers Endgame is number 11.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
The first
Civil
Avengers
War.
movie, and then Civil War. Civil War was great.
Captain America Civil War is pretty
Captain America
sweet.
was Civil War. That should be one.
Wasn't Black Panther like up for awards though?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was great. I loved Black Panther. It was awesome.
Captain America Civil War is number 8 on this particular list. And you said Black Panther?
Yeah.
Number 6 on this list.
Wow.
Okay, wait. So what was
Infinity War?
What's the first Avengers one?
Just
Is that
the Avengers.
Just the Avengers?
Yeah.
That's number 1.
Okay,
on
that's
this
number
list.
1.
Yes.
because that was the first movie where they all were in it, right? Or was Civil War before that?
I think Avengers was first.
Yeah, that was 2012. Civil War was 2016.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier was good too.
That's number 2
That's
on the
number
list.
2.
Yeah.
That's almost like the forgotten one.
The first Iron Man.
Yeah, the first Iron Man.
The first Iron Man is number 7 on this list.
I would say Iron Man 2 was low on the list.
21 on the list, yeah. Incredible Hulk is 24th, then Ant-Man, Thor, Iron Man 2, Captain America, the first Avenger.
Spider-Man.
Homecoming?
Far From Home.
Far From Home
What
is
was the first one?
the one with the water guy.
Are you talking about the Tom Holland ones or the
Tom
other
Holland.
ones? It was Spider-Man.
It was something, then Homecoming, then Far From Home.
There's 2 Spider-Mans on
Oh, there's only 2?
Spider-Mans.
Okay, so it's Homecoming is
Homecoming
probably
and Far From
above
Home.
Far From Home.
Homecoming is number 5, and Far From Home is number 10. So you got Captain America, the first Avenger is number 20.
Oh, really? Huh.
And then Thor, the Dark World.
Ragnarok has to be
Ragnarok
top
was
10.
good.
Ooh, yeah.
Ragnarok is number 9. So yeah, it was top 10, just barely. Iron Man 3, Avengers: Age of Ultron, Guardians of Galaxy Volume 2. Then
What
you
about
got
the first one?
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Black Widow, Avengers: Infinity War.
Wait, what number was Captain Marvel?
14.
That movie's fantastic.
Then the top 4 is Doctor Strange.
Man, Doctor Strange is
I
good.
did love Doctor Strange.
Then Guardians of Galaxy, and then the 2 that you mentioned, the Winter Soldier and the Avengers.
Doctor Strange was really good.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Doctor Strange was the one where, like, that took me a while to watch it because I was like, this ain't for me. This is all magical, and I don't like this. And then you watch it, and you go, oh, damn, this is real cool.
Yeah, I watched Doctor Strange because I wasn't that interested, and then I watched it on the elliptical. I was like, I need to actually sit and watch this.
Doctor Strange, the reason that I believe that one was so tough for me to watch is because he's the guy that I knew nothing about.
Oh, yeah, me too. Me too.
Nothing. You go, oh, it's a Hulk movie. I know who the Hulk is. I know who, Iron Man is. I know who Captain America is. Who the hell is Doctor Strange? Then you watch it and you go, I'm into this guy. This guy's good.
Celebrating a birthday today, swimmer Michael Phelps is 36. So is wrestler Cody Rhodes. Fantasia, the third American Idol, is 37. Hasidic Jew turned reggae superstar Matisyahu is 42 today.
That dude's awesome.
He shaved his beard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unrecognizable.
That dude's awesome, though.
He's got one of my favorite viral videos that has ever gone out. Is the guy in the surf shop who's singing Matisyahu. Matisyahu's standing there singing it with him. And the guy's like, man, you're real good. And he goes, that's my song.
The Greek Fire did Warped Tour with him, and just like seeing him kind of hang around and watching him play every day, that guy's great.
Comedian Sebastian Maniscalco is 48. Pantera lead singer Phil Anselmo is 53. Mike Tyson is 55.
Sorry, you must have.
Happy birthday.
Mike Tyson. The great Vincent D'Onofrio, Private Pile from Full Metal Jacket.
That's not my Edgar.
He was in
Bugman and Men in Black.
Yeah, Men in Black.
Also, wasn't he in Law and Order for like 10 years? He was one of the lawyers.
He is 62 today. David Allen Greer, 65. Wrestler Terry Funk is 77
David
today.
Allen Greer.
Good old Dag?
Dag.
Was it David Allen Greer that was in the first Jumanji? He was the cop?
Yes. Yes, with the mustache?
Yes.
And didn't he wear like a Mountie hat of some sort?
I don't
But yes, he was
remember
he was the cop in Jumanji.
Did we ever have him in the studio?
Oh, I don't think so. I would love to meet that guy.
Me too. Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Kayla Carrera. Today's birthday girl has been in 215 fine films, including As Big as It Gets, Bad News Bitches Volume 4, Booty Bonanza. She was in Bound, Gagged, Barefoot, and Vulnerable. Horny Heartbreakers. Kayla was in Pleasure Town, Seduced by a Cougar, and who could forget her role in 2009's Mama Needs Money.
Mommy, why did you
Mommy
do that
needs
with
money.
the football team?
Kayla Carrera is 43 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. Whenever I see one of these porn stars, on their birthday, they turn the same age I am, and I look at their picture, I go, do I look that old?
Oh, I think about that all the time, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Like, if you look up this Kayla Carrera, who is the same age as me, she looks, that's a hard living. By the way, 215 films, she put in some work.
Yeah, she did.
But do I look that old? Like, if I looked at her, I go, she's in her late 40s.
Are you talking about?
That happens sometimes if you see somebody from high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't look as old in like this picture here.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Are we checking her rings to see how old she is? Is that why we're looking there?
Oh,
well,
man.
I can see by your kidneys you are 43.
You said there was a birthday that you mentioned with the last name Rhodes, which made me think about Don Cheadle, since you mentioned Don Cheadle. My favorite Don Cheadle scene of all time is when he's Fender Rhodes in Ocean's 12 or 13 or something, and he's trying to sell himself as a motorcycle guy. Do you remember that? I'm a GD American icon. That scene is the greatest.
All right, after the break, we got your emails. And, man, I stumbled upon this Reddit thread. What's an industry secret in the field you work in? There's a radio one in here, which I wholeheartedly disagree with. Somebody from the quote-unquote radio industry gave up one of our so-called secrets.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Now I'm excited.
We're exposed.
I'm calling BS on it. I've been in this industry for 23 years. I can tell you this is not true. It's 7:32. It's Wednesday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Oh, man, this guy's a moron.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Nothing major to report, all good. Point forecast today, clouds, storms possible all day, mid-80s for the high. Tonight, thunderstorms and around 70 for the low. Right now, it's 77 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto. So if you are anybody like me, you can sit there and go, hey, I'm just going to accept the fact that I'm overweight. I'm going to accept the fact that I am unhealthy. That's exactly where I was. And then somebody suggested to me, like, hey, man, don't live your life like that. Contact SSM Health Weight Management Services and see what they can do for you. And that is exactly what happened. I contacted them. I didn't tell them, like, hey, I'm this guy from the radio station. Help me out. I said, I am overweight. I am at a point where it's make or break for me. It's either I know that I'm not going to live my full life or I take the necessary steps. And I had weight loss surgery. I had gastric bypass surgery, and it was absolutely amazing. I've lost over 150 pounds. I feel absolutely great. And it doesn't matter which option you choose, whether it be to have one of the surgeries, maybe even have the non-surgical options. Dr. Morales, Dr. Schwer, Dr. Bornstein, they're there for you. Down in Fenton, out there at DePaul as well, they can make sure that you are always taken care of, because once you're a patient, you are a patient for life, and don't forget about those support groups. So if you want to be like me and you want to have this surgery and you want to get a second chance at life, ssmhealth.com/Patrico, attend one of the virtual seminars, see what option works out best for you, and then start living your life the way that you should. Again, all the information I just talked about, ssmhealth.com/Patrico.
Hi, I'm King Scott. Today on Cooking with King Scott, I head over to Deerberg's and talk with Chef Chrissy to find out how to make the perfect Cinco de Mayo dish. My tongue knows a lot of flavors from around the world, and one of my favorite cuisines is from the Latin world of Mexico, and it's tacos. And thankfully, Deerberg's has an amazing taco set, and Chef Christy is going to teach me how to make the perfect taco for Cinco de Mayo. And I'm going to grab this, and I hope they have a lot of mayonnaise. Ooh. Hey!
Where did you come from?
Oh, I was just down in the Deerberg's deli aisle, picking out something for Taco Tuesday.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, I love mayo. So here's the set. This is the Chicken Street Taco Kit.
All right,
and,
let's cook this thing up.
Yeah, Chef Chris is going to walk us through how to make this amazing taco set. And this is some pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo?
Pico de gallo.
All right. I'm going to take the chicken out of our taco kit. It's already seasoned, already cooked. I'm just going to warm that baby up. Perfect. We've got our already shredded cabbage to go on top of the taco. Some salsa.
Hello, world. Oh, wow. I love mayo. Ah, don't wake up. Wow. Tacos. You made tacos.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Hey, this is thanks for showing us how to prepare tacos. I hope you guys learned as much as I have learned. And this just looks amazing. I can't wait to try this.
Absolutely. Dig on in.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo right here. Well, that's good.
All right, guys, welcome back to the farm. So it's a Sunday, and we got a whole crew here doing stuff. We're going to work in the field today. So this will be the final episode of the farm series for now, but I'm sure we'll return back to the farm at some point. So I'm going to show you what's going on here, the progress of the plants, how those elderberries are looking, and we'll look inside the house, and I'll tell you about some future projects we got coming up here. And there's our tractor, courtesy of Herb Equipment, the Captain Rizz tractor. We're moving some poles. Poles. All right, so behind me is another barn. This is a future project that we're going to do. So we're going to turn this barn into a greenhouse. So come on, let me show you what's going on inside. So this is where the old owner, I guess, stored some of his tractors, some of his big carts for the field. So eventually, what we're going to do is we're going to take the sides off and kind of renovate this structure and make it a greenhouse, so we could start cultivating our own elderberry brands and maybe start selling what they call the cuttings. Right now, this is home to many a groundhog. All right, we're out here in the big field, and I am going to show you the progress of some of these elderberry plants. So you saw at the beginning, pretty much nothing. And it's a couple months later, and I'll show you what these elderberry plants look like. Look at that. Mulch is down. Plants are looking good. You know, you'll see a weed every once in a while, but we got to pull those. But these plants are looking sweet. Here's my partner in crime, Cat the dog. Hi, Cat. Let's go. Cat is the consummate farm dog. And there's new dog. Come on, Maggie, Cat, let's go. So I'm not sure if we're going to get a very good crop this year, but this is basically laying the foundation down for years to come. First year being a farmer. So it's been almost 2 straight months of mulching. We're not even all the way done. See some of these rows? They still need to be done. Still need to be mulched. We've been taking down fences, trying to clear stuff out. So there's a whole nother area that we haven't even touched yet. All stuff beyond that fence right there. Basically untouched, but I guess we'll talk about that next time. We're talking about future projects. Check this out behind me. There's the house the old man used to live in. So we're not sure what we're gonna do with it yet. It's got no running water, no plumbing. Pretty much uninhabitable. Still a cool building, been here a long time. So I'm going to talk to King Scott here for a second. As somebody who has worked at Patrico before, what was just a random in the middle of nowhere?
Well, the amount of items they carry and the diversity of them.
So there's one more
goes
building
from, gag gifts to.
When do you say gag gifts when it comes to Patricia's?
Don't do that.
They do have that.
Easy.
Yeah, but they also have board games where they have items to help you enjoy your time with your loved one.
It's like making you feel uncomfortable. That's it.
I just
put you on the spot. But no, what he's saying here, if you are planning a bachelor or bachelorette party, they got those kind of supplies for you.
Sure,
kind of fun little things. Or if you're into some kind of lifestyle, they have that for you. How about, if you're into bondage, like the 50 Shades of Grey stuff, they have like a bondage wall. Not for you to be tied up to, but, for your bondage supplies. It's Patricia's. It's where fun and fantasy meet. They'll never judge you. All the employees there are amazing. They're there to help you out, steer you in the right direction, help you find the right product to get frisky with. You got 3 locations. St. Peter's, the Cave Springs exit on Page, 3 miles east of Westport Plaza, and at the corner of Grand and Gravois. Sexy lingerie, stiletto heels, adult toys, male enhancers, adult DVDs. It's Patricia's, where naughty is nice and fun and fantasy meet. Brandon here. Now, this is the game. It's a disc. We haven't played this in a while. But it's a disc with 4 little finger slots.
Yeah.
And you press the button, and one of the 4 gets shocked. We don't know, who it's going to be.
Moon won last time, so he, again, gets the first round bye.
Did you win last time?
Hey, it's JB Smooth here, listening to the Rizzuto Show.
2 in a row.
Happy birthday, Rizz, which sounds like it's not cool.
We got your emails here in just a moment. Don't forget, we're going to make our real or fake pick soon. Well, I'm looking at the old weather map here. Well, there's a Starmer coming. Don't know when. We got to go to the baseball game today. It's a day game.
Well, hopefully they're not playing in Warrenton, are they?
Downtown St. Louis, according to weather.com, the rain will hit at 2 p.m.
Well, Glenn Zimmerman on Channel 2 has is that Glenn Zimmerman? Or is that Chris Higgins?
That's Higgs.
That's Higgs. Yeah, that's not Zim.
That's the Higster.
Yeah, he's got the first pitch weather.
I mean, it looks like it's going to rain right now.
Warm and hazy.
Yeah.
First pitch, 12:15. We should be fine. I'll be elbow deep in hot dogs by 12:15. Am I right?
Oh, boy. Hope you're at the Cardinal game.
Yeah, me too.
So, before we get to the email, somebody on Reddit asked this question. What is an industry secret in the field you work in? Something nobody else would know unless they work in that field. Some quite interesting things on here, I found. But the one that kind of stuck out to me, obviously, since I'm in the field, is radio. And somebody wrote, I used to work on commercial radio. It's never caller number 5 who wins. It's the caller who sounds best on the air. Have you ever?
That's a bunch of crap.
That's a bunch
never
of
thought of
yes. What are we auditioning?
Yeah,
callers?
how many people I got to talk to figure out who sounds good on air? That's dumb.
And who has that kind of time to go through until you find the perfect one?
That's what I'm saying. It's a number. It's a number.
It's a number.
Yeah, back in the day, it used to be enough of a pain in the ass to go, hi, you're caller 1, you're caller 2, you're caller 3, as opposed to go, hi, you're caller 5, say something for me.
Move on. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
As somebody who's in the biz, that is not true. So now, seeing that, I got to take all the rest of these with a grain of salt.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because you don't know, right?
Because now I don't know. I used to work in commercial radio. It's the caller who sounds best on the air who wins.
Probably why they used to.
Yeah,
probably why they used to work in commercial radio.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Are you auditioning people when they call in? Get the f*** out of here. Stop that. This one makes sense. As a Subway worker, I'm only supposed to put 6 olives on your footlong. Not 7, not 8. 6 olives on your footlong. The repairman who shows up at your house to fix something is usually the one deciding how much to charge you. Being nice to him can save you a lot of money. Kirkland products, you know, the Costco brand, are independently tested to beat the industry-leading product in that category, whether it's razor blades or laundry pods. If it doesn't beat the industry leader, they will not put the Kirkland name on it.
Wow.
And then I kind of clicked on that kind of thing and read the sub-comments, and damn, that was true.
Wow.
Well, also, a lot of those products are made in the same factory as whatever the industry leader is. I think somebody mentioned the Kirkland batteries are made, and this, I don't know if this is true or not, made in the same factory as Duracell.
Well, since you brought that particular part of it up, somebody emailed in, and hopefully this isn't on your list. I work for a large milk industry in St. Louis, and the name brand milk is the same as the store label milk. The only thing they do is change out the label during the filling.
Yep.
Crazy.
Well, the milk one I had here is I work with a milk bottling plant and found out they were putting the exact same milk in both organic and non-organic cartons.
Oh, man. Wow. That's like deception, isn't it?
Is it? What if all milk is organic?
Well, yeah, that's true.
If all milk is organic, what does it matter? Now you're just slapping the organic label on it, charging more money.
Yeah.
Is that deception?
I guess not. If you think about it,
think about
all milk is organic. Milk, that is, I said.
Milk. Let's say it together. Milk. Milk. Now the word's lost all meaning.
Yep.
Damn it.
Tartlet.
I was at a funeral home for 5 years. A worker, not a dead person. The price of caskets is hugely marked up, but it's illegal for a funeral home to not let you source your own casket. Shop your options. That I've heard before. So you could buy a casket from another place and use it at whatever funeral home your loved one is in. Your hotel room most likely isn't as clean as you think it is. On a menu, it's often cheaper to choose an existing item, like if you're ordering like a pizza, like the Meat Lover's Pizza. It's cheaper to choose an existing item like that than swap out all the toppings, then go with a create your own option. That's just math.
Yeah. Take the time.
When you ask a grocery store worker to check the back for an item, 99% of the time, they just walk away, stand for a couple minutes, and come back. If it's not on the shelf, we're out of the product. But we know you won't believe us until we go, quote-unquote, look for it. I can see that being true as well.
Yep.
Man, I could just see that the few times I've said, hey, man, all of these are gone off the shelf. Is there any more in the back? And the person just goes, no, there's no more in the back.
But they're not going to believe you until you probably think they're lazy.
Right.
So what they do is they go to the back and just stand there.
Just stand there.
What are they going to start going through boxes? I worked at a grocery store. Are you going to go to the back and start hunting for Tide Pods? We're out of them. If we had them, they'd be on the shelf, you dope.
We want to sell them, not hide them in the back.
Yeah, what good are they in the back?
That's a good point, yeah. We try to sell things by leaving them in the back, yes.
You know what, next time you do that, and they go, I'll go in the back, you go, I'll come with.
Yeah, should I just follow you, or?
At Goodwill, At Goodwill, half of what you donate ends up in the trash. Either we don't have enough space or don't think it's worth keeping.
I've heard that. I've heard that you drop off 4 bags of clothes and they might take 3 things.
Or how about this one? At Goodwill, we don't clean anything we sell. Next time you buy something, wash it well.
If you don't wash things that you buy from Goodwill or anywhere, you're doing a great disservice to yourself. If you buy a brand new shirt and you take the tags off and put it on without washing it.
I've done that before.
I mean, isn't it so much nicer when you wash it first?
Of course it is, but we're all guilty to ripping the tag off and putting it on.
Sure.
Yeah. Even though people have tried those shirts on
We're all
before.
guilty of it. Oh, I got a new shirt I want to wear. Oh, we didn't wash it. All right, I'll just
put it on.
Roll the dice here. Yeah. I'm a restaurant server. No matter how much we insist it's okay that you are keeping the entire restaurant open for you after we closed, we're 100% lying. I worked at a fast food place, and I could say for sure that neither our ice machine, not ice bins, or anything were ever cleaned.
Oh, boy.
Man.
I've heard that before, too.
Yuck.
There is way more butter than you think in almost every dish you eat at a restaurant. That's usually the reason the menu doesn't list the number of calories in each dish. Way more butter than you think. I work for a web design agency. We charge anywhere from $5,000 to $200,000 for web projects, but we outsource 90% of those projects to India for $200.
Wow.
I am a fossil replicator.
Okay.
So many people are blown away to learn that most fossils they see in museums are just replicas.
But they have the real deal in the basement or something, right?
Maybe.
Maybe not on site. I don't know.
Oh, man, that is crushing to me. I know it sounds funny, but that really is crushing to me. Say that sentence again. Most fossils in museums
Most
are
fossils
replicas?
you see in museums are just replicas.
What a crock. Man, it bums me out.
Sorry, buddy. I'm a preschool teacher, and you should know your children tell us nearly everything about what goes on in your home.
Oh, man. Kids are always paying attention.
Mm-hmm. I work in aviation. TSA is tested by quote-unquote red teams, which basically try to get things past security. Their success rate is in the 90% range. Customer service also have mute buttons, and they use it to laugh at you or call you names while you're complaining. Anybody ever been at the Container Store?
What the hell is a Container Store?
Yeah,
I think I have.
literally it's called the Container Store.
It's called the
right?
Container Store.
Yeah.
They sell
It's literally stuff to put stuff
totes
in.
and containers.
It's kind of cool.
Plastic boxes.
Interesting. No, I've never even heard.
Every single thing at the Container Store exists and is cheaper at Lowe's.
Wow.
Hospitals and doctor's office bills in the U.S. can be negotiated, and many will offer large discounts if you pay at the time of service. Once insurance gets billed, though, there's not much room for negotiation. Mm-hmm. Book hotel rooms directly. It'll give you whatever you want if it's available. If you use Expedia or third-party websites, you'll get the worst available room and no upgrade.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I remember when you talked about the upgrade, or somebody said, hey, when you walk in, if you book straight through them, you're more likely to
this
get
person
that.
says, I'll give you whatever you want if it's available. And the cocktail you just ordered at the bar might cover the cost of the entire bottle or liquor we used to make it.
Man.
That's just business.
That's business. Yeah, that's business.
Yeah, you're right.
That was from a Reddit thread. Man, there's so many on there. But again, take it with a grain, because that radio one was not correct.
Not even. And we're not just saying that. If it was true, we would probably tell you.
Sure. We only put the caller on that sounds right. Or that sounds good. Get out of here.
If that was the case, then we wouldn't have people on the phone where we go, hey, all right, let's go to Joe in Fenton. Joe, what's up?
Well, we are supposed to screen those out, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, but I'm saying, we're not auditioning Joe, you know?
Yeah, something like that. We would screen them out and just mention them on the air and say, hey, Joe won.
Yeah, Joe works in an experimental wind tunnel.
Yep. Yep. Let's get some of your emails. RizzShow1057thepoint.com.
Brought to you by JSK Law Firm. Injured on the job, don't go it alone. JSKLawFirm.com. Good morning, fellas.
Good morning.
Would like to play another round of F, Marry, Kill. Today's contestants will be the following: Alanis Morissette, Mackenzie Scott Bezos, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Okay, so F, Marry, Kill.
What was the first one?
Alanis Morissette.
She's a singer.
Oh, okay.
Mackenzie Bezos, or whatever she is now. I think she just got remarried.
Mackenzie Scott Bezos is what it says. Is Scott her maiden name, I guess?
I think so. And Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah.
Okay, so the marry one is out, right? Everyone knows you're marrying the Bezos.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Oh, no. No. No.
Definitely don't marry her.
I'm telling you, I'm killing Bezos. She's gone.
That's a shame. She's been giving a lot of money.
Yeah, that's why I'm not marrying her. She's giving away my money. I'm going to marry Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who is also incredibly wealthy.
Yep. You're right.
Incredibly good looking. Seems fun. I'm going to F Alanis Morissette.
He's reading my list.
And no offense, Mackenzie, but you're out.
Because guess what?
Literally.
I'm going to marry Mackenzie Bezos. She's got so much money
that she's giving away.
You ain't going to see any of that money.
She's giving it away. Sure, she'll buy me a nice car, but what else?
Okay, I'll take that, but I'll flip the other two.
So
I'll marry.
You'll kill Alanis?
No.
He's marrying Alanis.
I'll marry Alanis.
Elaine Bennis.
I just feel like I'll grow more of as a person, married to her, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus is
person.
Gorgeous. They're all pretty people. They're all attractive people.
Yes,
they are.
Jeff, what about you?
F and Dreyfus for sure. Julia Louis, by the way.
Not Richard.
not Richard. Nothing wrong with Richard, but I'm just not buying what he's selling. Then I'm gonna marry Alanis. I'm gonna marry Bezos and kill Alanis.
So I would marry Bezos.
I would not kill Bezos, and I know this is a very crunchy reason for saying that, but yeah, she's doing a crap ton of good with her money, so I'd hate for that to stop.
Yep.
But I wouldn't marry her thinking I'm going to get it. That's for sure. We would make arrangements to where I would be living well. Don't get me wrong. But
Scott, what about you?
Jeff has my list, the same lineup, and but the reason for Bezos is I like the idea of staying in 5-star hotels, private jets, the whole 9 yards there, and while giving money away.
You probably get free Amazon Prime too.
Oh,
yeah, maybe.
I'm changing my answer.
So you were.
No, I'm sticking
with what I said. All right, well, thank you. Next,
that was fun. Let's see. Y'all got to have him on the show again, talking about polo. So entertaining to listen to his stories, and I agree. That was fantastic.
Oh yeah, we saw Jamie Rivers on our way out yesterday, and he said he sat in his car.
Yeah,
and listened for 15 minutes. Polo Asensio, who is the Spanish broadcaster at the Cardinal games. He was on the air with us yesterday. Incredible story, basically from a little kid in Tijuana who would sneak across the border with his family to watch Padre games, to becoming a custodian with his father-in-law, working for his father-in-law, calling into a local sports radio show, and working his way up to work for the Dodgers, interviewing his hero when nobody else could, Fernando Valenzuela. And now he's the Cardinals guy. It's amazing. It's an amazing story and just a nice guy.
And just a super positive person. You know?
Oh, my God.
And was it Tony, was it you that said he just looks like somebody famous? Like
yeah,
the way
he just looks like
himself
he looks like somebody of
character.
importance. It was pretty funny. So yesterday I went to the game, and basically I was a guest of his at the game yesterday. And during the first inning, first half of the inning, Cardinals are on the field, and there was a double play. Ball hit line drive to Sosa. Sosa caught the ball, threw it to first, double play. As they do that, he turns and looks at me on the Cardinals broadcast, looks at me and he points and he goes, "Adios!"
Yeah, that's all I want.
Nice.
Now, Yachty had nothing to do with it, but he yelled "Adios."
Listen, he's giving me what Danny Mac ain't giving me. I've yet to get a yadios from Danny Mac.
That's true.
On a broadcast.
Now, okay, so what would mean more to you, okay? The Polo Yadios, which he has already done before he even knew that you Yadiosed. He's already said that. Or a half-assed Danny Mac Yadios. Like if he hits a home run and he goes, and it's a goner. Home run by Yadier Molina. Rizz, Yadios.
No, I want it with, I don't want you faking your way through it.
See, I think he would do it and fake his way through it.
No, I don't want it faked. I want it to have meaning.
All right, rescind it then.
No, I want it with meaning. Next.
I want it with meaning, or I don't want it at all. Hey, guys, I was just thinking that you guys should hold some kind of singles night event for Rizz Show listeners.
Oh, like a singles mingle?
Yeah. We'd obviously have our love of the show in common. Having it happen with some of the Rizz Show guys there would hopefully make it less awkward than a normal dating event. Just a thought.
Yeah, fans of the Rizz Show have that. At least you have an icebreaker. You know, you have something in common.
Everybody can talk about how funny I am.
Start there.
Yeah.
Are you a Jeff fan? Yeah, we'll match up all the Jeff fans.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do that.
You've been to one of those singles events, Tony, not as a participant.
Right. I used to help run one of those singles events.
K-Hits, when K-Hits was on the air, used to have
the single mingle. It was
and I remember
around,
making fun of you for going.
Yeah, it was either like on or around Valentine's Day every year, and it was
incredibly awkward.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why it was incredibly awkward, because it was a bunch of, and again, this is the K-Hits crowd. It was billed as this is an older event. This is not for 20-year-olds. This was more like 35 and up. Okay. And the women that would show up are single or divorced women looking for a man at a single mingle. And the dudes that showed up were looking for something else.
Looking to get laid?
A lot of them.
Oh, so
there were
the
a
event
few,
was called Real Life?
There was a few guys there that showed up like, button-down shirt, nice jeans, dress shoes, did their hair, showed up, maybe we got a haircut, showed up and was like, hey, how are you? I'm Joe. Nice to meet you. They'd have a conversation. But the majority of the guys that showed up put on their jeans that they've worn for 4 straight days, collared shirt maybe that wasn't tucked in, a hat on, and they would go, I'm Tim, what do you drink? And you'd go,
Yeah, you like the band Winger?
Yeah.
Me neither.
A Rizz Show singles event. That would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I mean, hell, there has been how many Team Rizz couples of people that did not know each other before Team Rizz. They both came to some Team Rizz event, met each other, now they're together. I mean, we know at least 4 or 5 couples that have met because of Team Rizz.
We have a great track record. We really do.
I mean, listen, there's the Team Rizz Facebook page, which is an invite-only thing, and things happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's your
single mingle right there.
Gathering place right there.
Yeah.
Next.
Hey, Rizz.
Hey.
And the other guys.
Oh, okay.
Tuning into the show yesterday, I heard you talking about how you, quote-unquote, stole a woman's shopping cart.
Well, there was an abandoned cart that I thought was abandoned in the produce section at Schnucks.
It was up on blocks, right?
Yeah, all the wheels were gone. I looked around, and I started wheeling it away, and the woman went, hey, that's my cart, and I believe called me lazy as she
tased you.
I love how you still refer to it as an abandoned cart.
It was an abandoned cart.
But it's not. The entire story proves that it wasn't an abandoned cart. You got to throw that word away, man. You continue to use that to justify you somehow. It is not. It was not an abandoned cart.
So whenever you leave your car in a parking lot, is it abandoned or is it just parked?
Well, you got stuff in your car. This was an empty cart.
An empty cart. Also, my name is on the title.
Just because she just got there doesn't mean she abandoned the cart.
Well, what does the emailer say?
I work as an online grocery picker for Walmart, and I can tell you this is very common. Don't let it stress you out. You are not in the wrong for assuming, even after looking around, that the cart was free to take. I've seen people park their cart in produce and walk halfway across the store to the dairy for milk. Literally, why? I've had people stop dead in their tracks and go look at clothing. If there is nothing in the cart, it's free for the taking. Don't walk away from your cart, people.
Well, I think that is completely wrong.
There is a second email here, though, that also is on your
I was going to say, somebody yesterday said to me, he goes, all right, so if I get my cart and I walk up and I'm going through the produce section, and there's lettuce right to my right, and directly to my left, but just on the other side, there's apples. And I go and I grab the lettuce and I have it in my hand, and I go around the cart and I go and I grab the apples. My cart is still there abandoned. Rizz can just walk in and grab it and go?
Yeah, what is this, a free-for-all? There's anarchy in the grocery store? If you want a cart, get your own cart.
The image of him doing that in my head is this guy holding lettuce and holding apples, and then Rizz just walking in and going, thank you, and keep going.
Goodbye.
That made me laugh forever.
Holding celery and tomatoes.
Hashtag
You
abandoned.
walked away.
Now, this other one says they got to side with you, too. An empty cart with no owner is abandoned. If a store employee sees that sitting in the produce department, a high-traffic area, it's gone within a minute. She's blocking traffic. Who's the lazy one when you can't take your shopping cart with you on your first stop?
He didn't wait a minute, though.
Blocking traffic is one thing, but that's not what we're talking about. So now when I grab a cart, I got to get one of those discount graham crackers to put in there just to make it mine.
It's a good point brought up, by the way. It's your first item. You don't bring the cart with your empty cart. You don't bring the cart with you. Who's the lazy one?
Okay, so let's say I'm one of those shoppers that often I am, and I just do the border. You know, the produce, and then the freezer, and then over here, and you just do the border.
You don't go down the aisles. You
right,
just border
but in the beginning of my produce thing here, I'm over by the onions, which is fairly deep into the produce, and I realize, oh, I want some Andes mints, which are kind of right by the beginning, right, just like tucked into the left of the produce. I'm gonna go grab my little box of Andes mints. You telling me because I haven't put the onions in the thing or whatever that is a free cart? Get out of here. What is this, anarchy? Just follow the rules. Get your own cart.
Listen to the story. I looked around and there was nobody around. I didn't see the woman.
I'm not talking about...
She was not within eye...
I get that. I'm not talking
shot.
I'm not talking about your story. I'm talking about the person that was criticizing somebody going to get milk. It doesn't matter.
No, because if I looked around and I saw you going like to get candies, I would see somebody's around without a cart. There's a possibility that's this guy's cart. I saw nobody.
I'm not blaming you for what you did, but you realize that if there is a wrong here, you're in the wrong.
No, I'm not. Next.
What?
You're wrong.
Oh, okay. I'll take it this time.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
And Tony, heard you talking about... Heard you talking about Walmart self-checkout on yesterday's show. I was at Walmart on Sunday, and it seemed like they were trying to herd everybody to the self-checkouts because Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning, they only had 2 lanes open. So that
surprised me, by the way. You said it was very crowded then?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Why are people not at church?
Well, we went to 7:30.
Yeah, early service, dude.
Yeah, early mass.
It says here, fun fact, the Shrewsbury Walmart just converted all checkout lanes to self-checkouts.
Wow, really?
And which is fine if you're set up for this. They have 3 bays of self-checkout counters, similar to the ones you currently see. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to be happening to more stores around the area. And somebody emailed in and said that the Eureka store, which is being remodeled, will be like this when it's done. So,
holy cow.
Yeah. Personally, they say the long lines and the Hoosiers were the things that deterred me from going to Walmart. But now that I can go in and out like I have in the past couple of times, it may change my mind.
I'm sorry to say, but I've had nothing but pleasant experiences at Walmart.
Yeah, every
Walmart I've gone to.
Absolutely. Always the best dressed.
Everyone.
I've not had a bad experience at any Walmart I've been to.
It's crazy because Walmart is like, they really standardizing things. You could always go into Walmart, where this is.
Same place.
But Walmart to Walmart, there is some pretty big differences sometimes. Yeah. That St. Charles one, man, it's Thunderdome much more than you would see at other Walmarts.
I would only go into Walmart when I'm looking for something specific.
Oh, somebody said the Walmart in Chesterfield is now cashierless, all self-checkouts.
Huh.
Wow.
I used to live across the street from the one on the Rock Road. Total Thunderdome.
I used to stop at the one in Union every time I go out to my buddy's house in Owensville, which, by the way, Owensville has its own Walmart. But I would stop on the way to get ammo. Every time. Great experience. In fact, it was a pleasure. Next.
I can never find it. I can never find anybody to get me ammo. I'm always trying to buy
That was back
ammo.
when ammo was readily available.
Yeah.
I can just never find anybody. I look forever.
Fellas.
Hey.
Hello.
And King Scott. Had a situation over the weekend I need some advice on. Had a get-together over the weekend. Had quite a few friends over. During the get-together, after several alcoholic beverages, a friend of mine who always seems to get more hammered than everybody else, did the usual and got extremely intoxicated. My wife noticed that he was grabbing my dog by the lower jaw and ripping him around sort of aggressively.
Oh my God.
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, so my wife very politely asked him to stop, to which he responded saying he does this to all of his dogs and his dogs are fine.
This is a thing. I mean, like my dad, I do this to my dog. Like I don't like. So you basically let the dog, quote unquote, bite your hand, and then you're like, "Brr." Like it's like a playful thing. Not cool to somebody else's dog that you don't even really.
While you're hammered.
Yeah.
Even if it's okay. If the owner of the dog says, "Hey, please stop doing that to my dog."
Yeah, I know what he's talking about, though. I mean, the way that the emailer writes it makes it seem like he's grabbing his jaw and just ripping.
swinging the dog around.
But you know what I'm talking about, Moon?
Yeah,
like when the dog's
like
playing, it's
tug
like,
of war.
bah, bah.
Yeah, you're doing like a tug of war.
Okay,
Almost,
I get
yeah.
that. But even if you're doing that and the owner of the dog says, "Hey, can you not do that?"
Yeah. The owner of the dog tells me to do anything.
Right.
Yeah, this is no place for you to just randomly be grabbing your dog's a random dog's mouth.
Change that to hammered guys feeding the dog off the table, and you go, "Hey, can you not feed the dog off the table?"
Yeah.
But I feed my dog off the table. But it's not your dog. It's
not your
your
dog.
house. You a-hole.
Yeah.
Get out.
She told him to please stop after he said the thing about, "Hey, my dogs are fine." She says, "Please stop." And he got very angry, called for a ride, and left without telling anyone. And he has not contacted me since. This is a very good friend of mine, and I'm very uncertain on how to handle the situation. We're both former military members, and I do not want to simply cut ties with him. Dog lovers over there, he says. What should I do?
Yeah, I mean, if it's something important, reach out and say, "Hey, man, I'm sorry if I insulted you. I just don't want anybody doing this. I hope we can
Just
put it
call
past
him up
us."
and don't even mention it. Don't even bring it up. If you're worried about your friendship, don't even bring it up. Right? What good is it bringing it up? It's over.
I guess so.
You gonna rehash the whole thing for what? It's a dick move on his part.
Yeah.
So go home.
Rehash for what?
I like the fact that he called a ride, which just makes me actually feel better.
Yeah.
Because he's all hammered. But I don't care what you do with your dog at your house. You're at my house.
Yeah,
He's my dog.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here. I don't want you feeding the dog off the table because that's how we develop bad habits.
Yeah, we don't do that here.
Next.
Hey guys, quick question for you all. I've been a DoorDasher while I'm in school, and when someone doesn't tip me, which by the way is way more than 50% of the time, I'll add a little message on the app that says, quote, "tips are appreciated." I've had several people text me back saying how rude that is, or one person told me to kiss their ass.
Wow.
Just
passive
making
aggressive.
sure they're the crazy ones and not me.
You know what? Some people would say it's passive aggressive. I don't even think it's that. It's, hey, reminder, we do take tips.
Just a quick
now,
reminder.
on the DoorDash app, and I don't remember.
It's got a standard. You pick the standard and it like.
But do you have to physically put 0? Does it automatically put it on like 2% or 5%?
It automatically, I think, does 15%.
Okay, so that means you
have to go out of your way to go to
You have to
0.
go out of your way to give no tip.
Wow.
That's before you even place your order. So if the order comes to your house in 5 minutes, you've already predetermined what the tip is. You could, I think, change it. I think you could change your tip. But think about it. When you place that order, you put the tip, you hit submit, then your order goes away. Because that's how, if I tip, let's say, Moon, you are my next door neighbor, and we place we place the exact same order, okay? I tip $5, you tip $3. That Dasher can pick my order and ignore yours.
Really?
Right, yeah. Before you hit submit, you have to put the tip down. And so it automatically defaults to 15%?
Or something. It defaults to something.
It's like the middle.
So you
button.
have
you
to
have to
go
enter in your
out
mouth.
of your way to put 0. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's low, yo.
That's low, yo.
Very, very
And
low.
could you
is
keep
low,
it
yo.
down? You're
That's low,
allowed
yo.
every single night. I'm trying to go to sleep.
But think about this, okay? Think about this. Your Dasher does not contact you at all. It says, your order has been received, your Dasher has picked it up, your Dasher is approaching, the item has been
I've
left
gotten
on the
text
front porch.
messages from Dashers.
If it's an issue, though, if it's an issue,
like, hey, I'm standing here waiting for your order.
I'm waiting for your food. But now you place your order and the Dasher texts you and goes, hey, don't forget to tip. Or, hey, tips are appreciated.
I'm not getting that text because I already tipped. I'm not even going to be in that situation.
So she's only sending, or they're only sending this message to
people who don't tip.
People who don't tip. Now that's.
It says I'll add a little message on the app that says tips are appreciated. Would that be like on her profile, quote unquote, for lack of a better term? Or
no.
Is that a message that comes to you?
Yeah, she's saying that if somebody tips 0, she replies back with, "Hey, tips are appreciated."
Well,
that's basically.
If somebody sent that to me, I'd go, "Oh my god, I forgot to tip."
Yeah,
but I think if somebody's tipping 0, they're already that person.
Yeah, you are right.
Hey, so what's the worst that's going to happen? They're still not going to tip?
They can then report her.
So what if that's against the law? Not the law, against the rules of DoorDash? Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know. That was my whole point. Is like, if she's sending these messages, or this person's sending these messages and saying, "Hey, just a reminder, tips are appreciated." If I then go, "Hey, DoorDash, look at this person telling me that tips are appreciated," what is this?
I had a buddy who was doing DoorDash who was then using their phone numbers to advertise for his real estate company.
Well, yeah, that's probably
against the rules, and he is no longer DoorDash.
Poor decorum.
Aren't you saying tips are
in general? Just tip.
Aren't you saying tips are appreciated if you have a tip jar sitting out?
Right, but that's not DoorDash.
Well,
I'm not
just saying that's in general.
I'm not saying to say
that's them with a sign that says tips are appreciated. Why would you get upset at that? Is what I'm saying.
Nobody's getting upset, but what I'm saying is,
yeah, her people are getting upset. That's what.
Because it's this. Because it's basically this: a waitress going, "All right, guys, have a good night," grabbing the tip, not seeing it, and then turn around and going, "You could have tipped me."
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
After the fact.
And yeah, because it's not like I just walk up and I go, "Oh," and then I go, "Hey, I'll take a number 3," and they go, "All right, your total's going to be $15.22 and tips are appreciated." It's this: your total's $15.22. I give a 20, I give you change back. You turn around and then I go, "Hey, tips are appreciated."
Right.
Yeah.
There's some snark
the after
there.
the fact is a snark.
There's some snark, and again, if it's not against the rules,
no, go for it.
Then what's going to happen? They're not going to tip you.
Yeah.
You're not getting a tip.
Right.
All right. One more, Jeff.
Morning all. This is mainly geared towards Rizz. I was flipping through the Netflix and came across a series called Bad Blood.
Oh, okay. I know where this is going.
Inspired by true events of the Rizzuto crime family. Was just curious if there's any relation.
No, I've been asked this a lot. I don't know. I don't think so.
They say that if you say "I don't think so," you're just saying that for your own safety.
We were up in
you're in the witness protection program.
I think they're based out of Montreal, and we were up in Montreal when one of the big heads, I think Vito Rizzuto is the guy's name. Hey, Vito Rizzuto, when he died. So we got a little extra check-in at the border because of that.
That's awesome, dude.
That's funny.
It happened to be like that weekend, the weekend of his funeral or something.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, we were up there.
Oh, wow. That's wild, man.
And yeah, we got a little extra look-see, but I don't think so.
Hey, speaking of Netflix, I made a comment.
I'm not telling.
Speaking of Netflix, I made a comment yesterday about that Liam Neeson movie, and I'm going to double down. What a piece of trash.
You watched it?
I saw, you won't get through more than 15 minutes.
What is it, like Ice Road Truckers or something?
It's Ice Road something or whatever, and no problem with Liam Neeson, but whoever directed it ain't going to be winning any awards. It's just a piece of crap as far as how it's made, and if you can get through 10 minutes, well then...
Good on you.
Good luck.
Dude, how dirty is this? And somebody just messaged us this, and I don't know if this is 100% true or not, but it says people who do Instacart, the customers who order through actual Instacart can actually go in and change their tip after the service to deduct money for any reason.
Oh, wow.
And they're saying that people go and like, I put $10 as a tip, you drop off my groceries, and then I go,
and then you cut
took too long, $0 tip.
See, now that's pretty rotten, yo.
That is rotten.
That is super rotten.
Yeah, it's on the verge of criminal.
Yeah, you're right.
That's right.
It's misleading.
Yeah, it's misleading because you put you at the front of the line.
Yeah, and this statement is not to make us seem like the greatest tippers on earth because people say that we get a bit self-righteous with that. But do you guys know have you ever knowingly not given a tip at all? Ever? I don't think I've ever done that.
I don't care if it makes me seem self-righteous. That doesn't bother me if you think that about me. I'm sorry. I think I tip well. Sorry.
I'm just saying, just basics. Have you ever had a service that you didn't? That was like I said, I probably
situation.
Yeah, I probably haven't tipped, and I didn't know I was supposed to.
I have gone to restaurants where I have had miserable experiences,
and yet still tipped.
I've gotten cold food, I've gotten the wrong food. It took forever. The waitress was rude. This is all the same place.
Yeah.
Waitress was rude. The place was not very clean. It was one of the worst experiences at a restaurant that I have ever had. And I still tipped.
You tip
it
a little
wasn't as much as I normally
back.
would, but I still tipped.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for your emails. All right, after the break, let's give away some prizes. We've got $50 Hot Shots gift cards to give away. Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill wants to sponsor your team. Nominate your softball, soccer, volleyball, kickball, or other beer league for Hot Shots sponsorship this season. Team members must be 21 and up. We've also got tickets to go see the Urge, big summer show, Urge, Soul Asylum, Local H, and Juliana Hatfield, Saturday night, August 14th at St. Louis Music Park. Today, by the way, is officially, it's on the books, Social Media Day. That's right. Today is Social Media Day. In 2010, the website Mashable started Social Media Day. June 30th, we celebrate the wonderful realm of social media.
I just mentioned it on my MySpace page.
Yes, social media has revolutionized communication and the way we interact with the world. It's supposed to be bringing people together, but I think it's had the opposite effect. Anyway, with today being Social Media Day, the game we're playing is...
Who has more Twitter followers?
Who has more Twitter followers? So Tony's going to give you a Twitter handle, famous people, and you have to. He'll give you 2 Twitter handles. You have to tell us who's got more Twitter followers. 2 out of 3 right, you win. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. We will play next. Some of these will surprise you. It is 8:20. It is Wednesday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Ah, dang it.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Right lane blocked, right-hand shoulder blocked due to an accident, eastbound 70, right at 370. Also, right lane blocked and right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle, northbound 270, right near 64. Your point forecast today, cloudy and some storms possible today, mid-80s for the high. Tonight, thunderstorms likely, around 70 for the low. Right now, it's 79 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto. Hey, what's up? It's Patrico and my dad, John Patrico, and we are here to teach you how to listen to 105.7 The Point using the Alexa skill. It's really actually quite easy. So easy, in fact, that I'm going to have my dad do it.
Hey, Echo.
No. That's yours is the Echo.
Oh.
This is Alexa, so you got to say...
She doesn't like me.
Just say it. We even wrote it down for you. Just look at that and say it and make it do it.
Okay, say download.
No, do the second thing, not the first thing.
Alexa, open 105.7 The Point.
105.7.
Hey!
Whoa! If I can do it.
It's as simple as that. If you hear the sounder, that means that you are now listening to The Point via the Alexa skill. It's super easy. To enable 105.7 The Point on your Alexa, open your Alexa app and select Skills and Games. Search for 105.7 The Point. Then click Enable to Use, and you are ready to go. You did good, man.
Once again, want to say welcome to a new sponsor, but kind of old-time friends of ours here at the Rizzuto Show. Four Brothers Mead, fourbrothersmead.com. It's basically wine made with fermented honey instead of grapes. It is a fantastic beverage, something a little bit different. They source their honey right from here in southern Illinois and Missouri, and locally sourced honey is huge. And then each batch, listen to this, honey, filtered water, and yeast. That's it. It's old school Viking drinking. That's what it is. It's all natural flavorings. The high fructose is not there as well. And by the way, if you want to get in on this, they have flavors of traditional orange peel, blackberry, which is my favorite, strawberry, apple with cinnamon, which makes a good hot toddy at the end of the night. And they are having a huge party. They're already known for their big parties, but they're having a 4th of July party at the Meadery in Festus, and Saturday, July the 3rd from 12 to 9 p.m. They're going to have live music from 3 to 5 out on the patio, mead sangrias as well. Check out all this information and get into it and figure out what this mead is and see if you're going to dig it. It's fourbrothersmead.com.
I can't believe we're here again, huh? Brandy, can you believe you're in the studio again?
Yeah, I love it. Good morning,
Ready
St.
to
Louis.
do this? And we have another wheel in here. So Jeff's going to spin the wheel, and whatever the wheel lands on, it's going to be either a tattoo or a piercing.
Correct.
And the piercing could either be an ear piercing, which will be, what, the cartilage?
Cartilage, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or it could be your nip.
Right.
Notice I said nip.
Yes, you did.
Now, I think, Brandon, we've gone through this before. The nip piercing has got to be one of the harshest and most painful of the piercings.
It's definitely sensitive, yes.
She told me that I will get
You'll get a hot flash.
a hot flash that starts at my toes and moves up.
She wanted to make sure you ate before.
I eat constantly, but I can have I got a protein bar there if I should start eating that. Should I do that?
I think you should be fine.
I think you should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, if you've eaten within the last 4 hours, you'll be fine.
Yes, I have.
All right, so right now on the wheel it says nip. It says Rizz and Patrico tattoo. It says Rizz's choice. It says ear. It says Patrico's choice, and it says spin again. What are you hoping for, Jeff?
I'm hoping probably for tattoo.
Which, by the way, we decided it is not Rizz and Patrico tattoo. It is
R-I-Z-Z. He already has your initials tattooed on him. So, I mean, there's already a TP on there.
There's actually a ton of brandy work on my arm.
You got to put a tiny 2 next to my TP.
TP2?
TP squared.
Well, you guys ready to spin the wheel?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. Now, Brandy, what are you hoping to do? Nip, right?
I really do.
Thanks.
Okay,
Appreciate
sorry.
that. That's nice.
Just so you know.
Here, I thought we were friends.
Just so you know, I'm still undecided as to what my choice would be.
Really?
If it lands on Rizz's choice, I'm still undecided.
Okay.
I thought for sure you'd go dark horse and go cartilage, to be honest with you.
What?
Yeah.
No. Cartilage?
Yeah. Just because that would look the dumbest on me, and it'd be tough to live because you can't lay on that side.
That would look pretty silly. On him? That would look silly.
Afterwards, after it heals, you should be able to pick the jewelry.
Me pick the jewelry? I think I should.
Who invited you?
All right, Jeff, here we go.
Hey, what did we decide?
If
I get a piercing, I have to keep it for 2 weeks, right? Is that what we decided?
No, I thought we said month.
It's a month. You said month.
You said month.
You really did.
I had to try for 2
Oh,
weeks.
Right,
by the way, real quick before you spin, you can watch live right now, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. Webcams are up and going.
Here we go. Jeff Burton will get. Go ahead. And round she goes. I'm nervous, to be honest with you.
See, I am not, because there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, now it's in the wheel's hands.
Oh boy, that's.
Here we go, slowing down, and it is.
No.
Oh,
Rizz's choice. Oh,
How you doing, buddy?
Man. Oh man.
Now,
oh, boy.
as all the cameras point towards me. Well, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on me.
There is, because you can either be a dick and do the worst thing.
What would be the worst thing for you?
I don't know. I don't know, because
What
if
do you
I
want
tell
least?
you, then that's what you'll make me do.
No, you know what? I'm going to write it down.
He did say what you thought would be the worst thing.
Yeah, just off the top of my head, I would think the ear would be the worst thing to deal with moving forward after right now.
I just wrote it down.
Your choice?
I just wrote down my choice.
And you've locked it in, you're not changing
I'm
it.
locked in. I'm going to hand it to
pass
Patrico.
it to me?
Wait, what is your...
I think you're going to go vain, and you want your name tattooed on me.
What do you think it's good? Well, what do you want least?
I think it's going to be the nip. I really do. That's what I think.
Is that what you want least?
No, I don't know what I want least, but I know that's what you picked.
Or, I mean, I could have my name tattooed on you.
You went nipple piercing because that is going to be the most demeaning one.
You think so? How is that demeaning? You're going to have your shirt on.
Because it's going to hurt, and I got to have it for a month, and I got to walk around the Point Fest with it, which is very crowded and people bumping into me, and I'm going to scream your name every time.
Listen, by the 21st, it's not going to hurt anymore, will it?
Are you a runner?
Yes.
Who's to say I even picked that?
Wait, I know you picked that, first of all, and am I going to be able to run with it?
Yeah, you can run with it. I just put a Band-Aid over it.
Okay.
Definitely.
I picked it.
I know you picked that.
That is over.
I may want my name tattooed on you, Jeff, forever.
You don't want me to play with your nipples?
I do want you to, yeah, especially in front of him. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I have the results in my hand.
And
ladies and gentlemen, we're going nipples.
Yeah, we're going nipples. We're going nips.
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
We got the webcams up and going. 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. So he's going to be getting his nip pierced.
You ready?
Now you got to explain what you're doing here. Jeff has his shirt off, and you have very nice nips, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think Video Ben called them meaty.
You take care of those?
Beefy, sorry. Beefy.
You take care of those beefy nips?
I do. At my age, you have to. So what are you going to do? You're going to grab it and pull out?
Yeah, so we're going to clamp your nipple, and then we're going to pierce, and then we're going to
long
insert
time
with
since
some...
I've
This summer, our
Oh,
friends at
boy.
Schnucks
Okay,
are teaming
so
up with Folds of Honor to send the children of fallen or disabled soldiers to college. It's an amazing mission, and there are nearly 2 million kids and spouses of military members that were killed or disabled in service to our country. Now, think about the power of the people of St. Louis. We all come together this summer, helping out our military heroes and their families simply by giving a couple extra cents at checkout. Join the mission. Support Folds of Honor when you visit Schnucks through July 4th. You round up your purchases or you donate your Schnucks rewards points. By doing that, you can help a military family who's given our country everything. You will be honoring their sacrifice and educating their legacy. So this summer, walk into your neighborhood Schnucks and stand with Folds of Honor. Another way to give is to bid on a couple of different auction items they have, all to benefit Folds of Honor. Go to schnucks.com/Folds of Honor, or even better, if you want to bid on our auction item, 1057thepoint.com/Folds of Honor. And we're doing this whole Bring Busch Stadium to You experience. So we'll come to your house. We'll bring a former Cardinal player with us. Schnucks will bring the food, have a big screen, cold beer, and we'll all watch a Cardinal game together. You and 50 of your closest friends at your house. 1057thepoint.com/Folds of Honor. Deadline is July 4th.
And welcome to Rizz's Neat Secrets Reveal.
Brandon here. Now, this is the game. It's a disc. We haven't played this in a while. But it's a disc with 4 little finger slots.
Yeah.
And you press the button, and one of the 4 gets shocked. We don't know, who it's going to be.
Moon won last time, so he, again, gets the first round bye.
Did you win last time?
Yes.
2 in a row.
I got welts on my ass right now. Do we have to
2
do
in a
this?
row.
Does it work?
Stick your finger in there and see if it works.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, all these lights are lighting up. It probably doesn't work then.
Oh, let's play.
Okay.
Shock roulette. Oh, good. We haven't played this in a while.
What's up? It's Tom Segura, and you're listening to the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Rizz. Bird is fat.
Thank you, Tom Segura. So today is Social Media Day, and that's why we're doing this contest, who has more Twitter followers. But as I mentioned before, Social Media Day to celebrate the wonderful realm of social media, which has revolutionized communication and the way we interact with the world. And we can all say that social media has vastly changed our lives, for the better, for the worse.
Yeah, heck, we're on TikTok.
We are TikToking now. How about that?
Hard.
3.5 billion people use social media. 3.5 billion people. What's the world population? 7 billion?
I think so.
Yeah.
Something around there.
3.5 billion people.
7.9 billion.
68% of 68% of adults use Facebook. 68%. Time spent by your average person each day on social media or messaging, 3 hours. The number of people using Instagram stories each day, 500 million. The average user spends 35 minutes on Facebook every day. The estimated number of fake Facebook profiles, 270 million. The number of followers, what do you think the number of followers the average Twitter user has?
Average Twitter user, probably, I would say 100.
I'll say 30.
Average? Ooh, you got to remember, like, there's...
The number of followers the average Twitter user has is...
I'll say 1,100.
1,100?
I was going to say 1,200. I'll go 1,200 still.
Would you say, Scott?
30.
707. Video footage uploaded to YouTube every minute, 300 hours.
Damn.
And 95 million photos are uploaded on Instagram every day. That's a lot of social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of Facebook ownership.
Sure is. Yeah. Well, Facebook owns all that stuff. All right, so let's give away some stuff. So we've got Hot Shots gift cards to give away, $50 in Hot Shots gift cards. They want to sponsor your team. Nominate your softball, soccer, volleyball, kickball, or other beer league for Hot Shots sponsorship this season. Team members must be 21 and older. We've also got tickets for our big summer show at the Urge, Soul Asylum, Local H, and Juliana Hatfield. Show is Saturday night, August 14th at St. Louis Music Park. So the game is who has more Twitter followers. So Tony's going to throw out 2 Twitter handles. You have to tell us who's got more Twitter followers. And that's as of this morning, right?
As of, 5:15 this morning.
Okay. 2 out of 3 right, you win. Let's go to Casey in Collinsville. Good morning, Casey.
Good morning.
All right, let's play Who Has More Twitter Followers?
Okay. Who has more? Moon or @poop?
So our very own Moon or the Twitter handle @poop.
Man, I hope I beat poop.
Oh, man. Love you, Moon, but I'm going to guess poop.
She says
I would
poop.
too.
Show me poop.
Oh.
Poop surprisingly only has 726 followers.
I'm killing poop.
So the person who got the @poop handle is not using it correctly.
Poop's got nothing on me.
That poop Twitter handle really it's got some movement behind it, though.
I think it's pretty crappy.
Oh, you don't think it's very solid?
No. Next. One wrong, Casey.
The Pope. The official Twitter handle of the Pope or Kim Kardashian West.
Kim Kardashian.
By a lot. The Pope's got 18.8 million followers. Kim Kardashian has 69.7 million.
Oh my goodness! And I have just under the Pope, in between poop and Pope.
Nope.
Yes,
you
that's
are
true.
in between the poop.
I'm
and Pope.
in between
you're
poop
right.
and Pope.
You're right. Casey, all right, one more. You get this right, you win.
All right. Lady Gaga's butt, which is @Lady Gaga's butt, or Lady Gaga's boobs, which is @Lady Gaga's boobs.
Is it boobs or butts?
I'm going to go Lady Gaga's boobs.
Show me boobs. Yeah! All right, Casey, hang on 1 second. Lady Gaga's butt only has 6 followers. Lady Gaga's boobs has 13 followers.
Okay.
As you can see, some of these aren't the most popular. I just typed in things that popped into my head this morning.
But
poop and Gaga's boobs.
some of these are Twitter handles that somebody must have snatched up real quick.
Yeah. A lot of them are people that are just sitting on them.
Yeah, and not doing much with them. Tim and Arnold, good morning.
Morning, guys. How are you?
So far, so good. All right, Tim, who's got more Twitter followers?
All right. Penis, which is @penis, or vagina, which is @word I cannot say on the radio.
Oh, boy. Well, I'm going to go with the one that should not be named.
All right, show me vagina. Yes.
Show me vagina.
Got it in spades today.
Nice. Well done.
You really got to watch where you say that.
In this context, it's okay.
Okay, all right.
Penis only has 73 followers.
That's a fair statistic, I think.
And the other thing has 138.
I'm sure it's
the other
growing.
thing.
There we go.
All right, off to a good start, Tim.
All right. Who has more Twitter followers? King Scott, which is @King Scott Rules, or @GettingSome?
Oh, good Lord. Oh, boy. I'm going to go with King Scott. Come on. We got to stay with the trend
So
here.
@King Scott Rules or @GettingSome. King Scott wins.
Yeah, buddy.
So
There we
does
go.
Tim. Hang on 1 second. King Scott's got a little over 6,200 followers. @GettingSome, a little over 1,300 followers. You crushed it, Scott.
Way to go, buddy.
All right, let's go to Ron in Maryville. Good morning, Ron.
Hey, good morning. Happy birthday, Russ.
Thank you, buddy. Here we go.
Hey, it's not the Ron that lived down the road from you that was a dick.
Yeah.
Good to
Ron,
know.
a couple houses down.
Let's have a little separation there.
Thank you, Ron, for clarifying that.
Okay.
Here we go.
Who has more Twitter followers? The WWE or the NHL?
These are the official Twitter accounts.
Probably WWE.
It's WWE.
All right.
So WWE's 11.4 million to the NHL's 6.3 million.
Yeah, really surprised, but
Okay, next.
All right. Who has more Twitter followers? Jeff Burton or the St. Louis County Police Department?
Oh, boy. Kind of
They're rivals, you see.
yeah, it could be even. I'll say Jeff.
Sorry, it's St. Louis County PD.
Oh,
St.
shit.
Louis County PD. All right.
Okay.
Did you just say the S word?
I think he may have.
Perhaps.
That's okay, yeah.
By a lot, by the way. The St. Louis County Police Department, the official Twitter handle, has almost 69,000 people. Jeff's got 17,000.
Come on,
69,000.
Jeff. You can do better than that.
I'm trying,
Yeah,
man.
you wish you had their number.
All right, Ron, last one.
Okay.
What has more Twitter followers, yawns or sneezes? We got @yawn or @sneeze.
At sneeze.
Sorry, yawn.
We're not confident.
Yawn, Scott. Plus Ron cursed.
Maybe it is the neighbor.
No, I like this, Ron. At Yawn has a little over 1,000 followers. Sneezes has 109 followers.
I think in the office somebody yawned and somebody sneezed, and that's why I was like, oh, yawns and sneezes.
All right, Doug, you ready?
Ready to go?
All right, here we go.
What has more followers, big boobs or big butts?
So these are at big boobs or at big butts?
Big butts.
Yeah, I would say
Big boobs, 59,000 followers. Big butts, 66.
Wow.
Another one of those accounts that probably somebody got big butts and just whoop,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
let it
more
sit
of a
there.
refined taste.
All right, next one, Doug.
Who has more Twitter followers, the Cardinals or the Blues?
Got to go with Cardinals.
Cardinals, 1.2 million. Blues, 751,000. All right, final one, Doug. You get this right, you win.
All right, what has more followers, at smoke weed or at snorting coke?
Smoke weed.
You said smoke weed, and you are correct.
Yeah.
Hang on. At Smoke Weed's got 53 followers. At Snorting Coke, 14 followers.
Oh, wow.
All right, one more contestant. Let's go to Scott in St. Charles. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, weirdos.
Getting married. Hi. Here we go.
All right, what has more Twitter followers, boob, which is at boob, or ass, which is at ass?
I feel like we got to stick with the boob trend.
So you're going to go boob?
Yep.
At boob, yes. There we go. Close. At boob has 1,136 as opposed to at ass, which has 1,039. Again, you got the at boob, and that you're doing nothing with it.
Yeah, man.
Man,
What a
You could
dummy.
change the world if you really wanted to.
All right, next one right, you win, Scott.
All right, who has more Twitter followers, the Rizzuto Show or the Gateway Arch National Park? So essentially the question I'm asking, who has more Twitter followers, the Rizz Show or the Arch?
I got to go Rizz Show.
Is it the Rizz Show? Of course it is! Hang on, Scott.
1 billion followers.
We have just under 31,000 as opposed to the Arch, 3,494. All right. Crushed the Arch.
Yeah.
Crushed it. Not even close. Well, it's a good way to celebrate Social Media Day, am I right?
I think so.
I think you're right.
I think that's a wonderful way to do it. We did it, guys. That's it. Let's TikTok about it, shall we? All right, after the break, King Scott's got your headline goo. Tony Patrico has your sports. And I got your headline Hooshe. It is 8:41 on this Wednesday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Have you actually got a penis?
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Lane blocked due to a stalled vehicle. Right lane blocked and the right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle. Eastbound 70 right at 370. Also right lane blocked, right-hand shoulder blocked. Northbound 270 right near 64. Your point forecast today, cloudy, storms possible, mid-80s for the high tonight. Thunderstorms likely around 70 for the low. And right now it is 76 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Hello, ladies. I'm King Scott the Virgin, 34-year-old, just looking for the love of my life. Queen. Someone I could rule their heart, they can rule my heart. It just means a lot to me to find the right lady for me. I've been looking my whole life, and this is the moment.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Our wedding night, we'll find out. I enjoy playing guitar, singing, performing live. I also love doing comedy. I do sketch comedy. It's a real hoot. I work in the medical field. I help doctors. I assist them during cataract removal surgeries. Turn-ons, kale with a little bit of salt. Harmonizing while we sing. Shoe size under 8. Someone who can walk in high heels. Matching socks. Someone who appreciates a new pair of Hanes. Badminton, golfing in the nude, television shows that start.
Man,
with
there are
the
so
letter
many
L.
pitfalls that people fall into when they buy a house or they refinance. First, you go with some app. You see a fancy commercial for an app.
That's crazy.
And you really want to put, I mean, your biggest investment in the hands of what?
An app with a catchy name.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I have a catchy name for you, Kevin Putney.
Kevin Putney is a local guy. Okay, he'll work with you wherever, whenever. And I could tell you, because I've worked with Kevin Putney over the past couple of years. We bought our last house through him. We refinanced twice. I'm telling you, Kevin is the guy that works with you the whole way through. And you may have heard of a horror story of refinancing or buying a home. You go, oh, my God, why would I ever want to do that to myself?
Right.
Not that way with Kevin.
You've done it a couple of times, which reminds me that every client is different and no two loans are the same. You have one conversation with him, and by the way, when you call him, he will be the one that answers the phone. You have one conversation with the guy, and you can just tell that this is going to be your guy for this. He knows what he's doing. He takes on the burden of all the paperwork and the research and have everything done. Therefore, when you do go out and start looking at a home, you're already set and ready to go.
Oh, simple and painless. He's the best. Kevin Putney, the 123 Mortgage Team, 314-862-0123, online at 123mortgage.com. Kevin Putney, NMLS 260678, a division of AFN, NMLS 237341, 10-Point Drive, Suite 330, Brea, California, 92821. Contact today, 314-862-0123. All right, so this is a toy that you got?
According to this morning, it says this is not a toy, but yes, I bought this, and I bought it specifically because I wanted to do it with us.
Okay, so it's got four little slots for your fingers.
Yeah, some of these gag things like that, it's just like a little shock. And my son got something in a magic kit that he gets me with every once in a while, and it hurts like hell.
This is like, to be honest with you, it's 4 AAA batteries, which, okay, whatever.
Let's rewire it.
My sister-in-law was the one that tested it, and she damn near threw this thing across the room. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the settings. We're going 4.
All right, so y'all put your fingers in there, and you press the button.
Yep.
And it kind of goes around, and one of you gets shocked.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Does it hurt if there's any metal on any other part of your body? I can take it off.
All right, so Scott,
doing this?
Scott, you pick what number you want.
This. I got to control the board.
Scott's doing 4.
What do you mean that's dumb?
That means I mean exactly what it sounds like. That's dumb.
What do you mean that's dumb? There's only 4 slots. Who's going to be left out?
So you can easily roll over here and do it real quick.
All right, fine. You want to plot names?
No, we'll do this.
Let's plot names.
We'll do this, and then the loser of this one, steps out and you're in.
Why me?
Because we like.
You got a 1 in 4 chance too. So we'll do this. We'll do the inaugural test, and then you come on over.
All right.
All right, we're turning it on. It's on now. As you guys can see, there's 2 victims here. We're now going to go boop, boop. Now all 4. Okay. All right, put your fingers in. Here we go.
Fingers in, guys.
Here we go.
Fingers in.
Hang on, I'm gonna elbow something if I get hit.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Press the button.
Hang on.
I know it. They're off. They'll go on. They'll go on.
Somebody put a microphone up to it so we can hear it.
All right, here we go.
Ready? Press it.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Go.
I don't like this.
And go. The light's going around, going around.
Going around. Oh, it's got a light that
Lights
shows
have disappeared. Lights have disappeared.
Close your eyes, everybody. Come on! This is stupid. I don't like it.
Oh boy.
Anytime now.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It was Scott for sure.
Face it.
It sucks.
Burn me down.
All right, fine.
Come on over. How was that?
Oh, it's great. It's refreshing.
Dude,
It wakes
it
you up.
sucks.
Is it like?
It really does
Is it
suck.
one of those like in the hand, or is it?
Yeah,
all
it's
over
like
your
right here in
elbow?
the finger, and I get it in my
All
elbow
right,
right now.
let's do it.
Oh, right now it still hurts. I don't want this.
Oh boy. All right. Where are you going?
I wanted to go in Scott's. Yeah. Wait. Turn it off and turn it back on.
Oh, come on.
Well, what's it gonna do? Hit 4 again? No.
It may.
It may.
I did it with my sister-in-law, and she was in 2. I was in 1.
It's only 4 that you get struck.
Yeah, well, then you take 4.
All right.
Oh, God.
It's going to be 3. It's going to be...
Everybody out! You better switch it to 4. Ready?
Oh, my gosh.
Here we go.
Jumped out.
God.
Oh, if it hits this...
Oh, God.
Ah, God! If it hits me, I'm blaming the restart.
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
It takes too long. It takes too long.
I love it.
Here we go.
My arm is already heating up.
Here we go. Who's it gonna be?
His headphones flew off.
Jump.
It was tones.
Oh, that's terrible.
That went faster than the first time.
Hey, real quick, let's do this. Oh, this is how we should do this game. So now, since myself and Scott have been shocked, we are out. Now we do it 3 with you 2, or with you 3, and then we do it 2, and there's 1 winner. Oh my God, let's do it.
Yes.
That means one person
We need a
today
winner
will not
today.
get shocked.
This isn't fun.
We need a winner.
Let's go.
This
You're
isn't
right.
fun. I'm already sweating.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, we should be good. All right, here we go.
My hands are sweaty. Not bad.
Now we're doing it on 3.
What number were you?
I don't remember. 2. I was 2. All right, here we go. No. You're out.
No. It's 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2,
it's
and
1,
3
2, and 3.
are the numbers.
Okay.
Here,
1, 2, and 3.
You got to go in 1, man.
Oh, stop it!
Here we go.
3's my lucky number.
All right, here we go. Oh boy. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Stop backing into me.
Just stop talking for a second.
Stop! Don't touch me.
Stop, don't talk. What a stupid
Wait, where are you going? We got one more game.
It's in my
We got
bicep.
one more game. Yeah.
It's in my bicep.
We got one more game.
No, you didn't win.
Jeff, it's between Jeff and
You're
you.
taking too long.
Fine.
We could be co-champions.
Oh boy, here we go. We'll find out who the champion
Where are we
is.
going? 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
How bad does it hurt? How bad is it?
Here we go. Here we go.
How bad is it?
Going.
Oh boy. Here we go. Who's gonna win?
Size. Come on, just do it already. Just do it already.
If you are in the market for an appliance, whether it be for your kitchen, your laundry room, your outside area, they've got you covered at Slime & Brothers. It's crazy. If you go to slimeandbros.com, you'll see all the appliances listed there. You will see why Slime & Brothers is a Whirlpool expert, why they're an expert in all of their appliances. It's super easy to, you look around their website, you know, you got the dishwashers, refrigeration, laundry, other. You can even just click on brands. So you click on brands, you click on Whirlpool, and you go, hey, look, there's everything that I need. I need something for, a fridge with a bottom freezer, maybe a cooktop or a microwave. They've got you covered. There's also a Slimin' in every single store. So you're going to be treated like family. That's how they do things. Free local delivery, expert advice, low prices. That is what they are known for. So if you are looking for the Slimin' nearest to you, you've got the Fenton Warehouse, you got South City, you got South County, you got O'Fallon, Missouri, you've got Baldwin, and you've even got South City, which I absolutely love. All those locations. I've been to every single one of them. I bought my fridge from there. I'm going to be buying another fridge and a deep freeze from there very, very soon. So if you are in the market, again, for any appliance, you want to deal with somebody that knows what they're doing and get a best price, you go to slimeandbros.com. Again, that's slimeandbros.com. It's Slime & Brothers. Try us. You'll like us.
So Clavis has a guitar here. You want to regale us with a song?
Well, yeah, I'd like to, man. I want to do this little song here because the things are getting spooky. You know, it's getting close to Halloween time.
And, hey, what up? It's Jay Farrell. You're listening to the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Rizz. Hey. Have a good day. See you later.
Well, since today is Social Media Day, somebody sent me a list to pass on to you guys. A list of the top do's and don'ts when it comes to you being on social media. So some of the stuff you may agree with, some of the stuff you may disagree with, okay?
Okay.
Don't say beautiful family on a picture of a family that's not beautiful. They say you will falsely inflate their egos. I agree with that one.
Just look and move on?
But there's so many beautiful families, I guess. Huh? There are no ugly families. Let me see. Don't contribute to the downfall of society by following a Kardashian, okay? Do reconnect with old friends and let them in on an exciting new way to earn thousands of dollars per month from the comfort of your home. You can do that. Do post pictures of your dog, as long as you're cropped out of them. Do use social media to voice your support for issues that truly affect the world, like the environment, minority rights, and whatever Brittany's going through.
Amen.
Do not brag about how much your cryptocurrency is worth, because chances are you'll be sleeping on my couch in 6 months. And this for the guys only. Do the opposite of what Anthony Weiner and Brett Favre do when they're on social media. And the one main thing that people say, the do's and don'ts of social media, do not share what you honestly think about anything. So, happy social media day, everybody.
Continue to lie.
All right, King Scott, you ready?
I'm
Let's
ready.
do it.
What's going on in the news today?
All right, King Scott, headline news.
The last 2 Fast and Furious movies will start filming next year. Well, not necessarily filming, but the computer programmers will start cutting and pasting.
A lot of CGI, huh?
Samuel L. Jackson will receive an honorary Oscar, and I'll let you guess what 4-letter word he dropped when you heard the news.
I know what word. Yay.
Yay. 2 guys recreated the 400-mile mini bike ride from Dumb and Dumber, which is nothing, because last night I had tacos, and an hour later, I recreated the toilet scene. The NFL gave teams permission to use alternate helmets. The New York Jets immediately requested a switch to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tyson turns 55 today. He's at the age now where he's more likely just to talk someone's ear off. The cost of a July 4th cookout is about the same as it was last year, but the gas you need to get yourself there, it could bankrupt you.
Am I right, guys? Gas price.
2/3 of Americans say they'd rather work 4 10-hour days than 5 8-hour days. Although lately it seems like most Americans are happy working 7 0-hour days. It's so hot in Los Angeles, Britney Spears says she's willing to stay in her conservatorship as long as there's air conditioning. A man in UK has tested positive for COVID 43 times. His sense of smell is so damaged that he actually likes Nickelback.
See, you changed taste and smell, and that was a big difference in that joke.
I did?
His sense of taste is so damaged, he actually likes Nickelback.
I'm glad I messed that.
I mean, does Nickelback smell bad? Maybe they smell bad, too.
They do.
And they're Canadians, so yeah. And finally, a study found that children have an average of 4 best friends, while adults have an average of just 2. Yep, and many of them have the same 2, Jim Beam and Jose Cuervo.
Yeah, that's my buddies.
And may the goo be with
All
you.
right, thank you, Scott. You got that last one. You rebounded nicely.
Thank you.
Well done. So, none of us shelled out any money to watch that Floyd Mayweather-Logan Paul fight.
No.
Right?
Nope.
The almost do-nothing fight that lasted 8 rounds and people, paid $50, $60 for? Well, you should know that Floyd Mayweather is laughing at you. Literally. Because during a press conference, I guess he's got some protege, Gervonta Davis. Floyd was caught on video bragging. Listen to Floyd Mayweather in his own words. Here we go.
I'm the only person I can do a fake fight and get 100 M's. I can do legalized sparring and get 100 M's. Hey, yo, am I the best bank robber?
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that.
I'm the only person that could do a fake fight and get $100 million. I could do legalized sparring to get $100 million. Am I the best bank robber in boxing? Because I don't know nobody in sports that's my age that could still stick them up like that.
Joke's on him. It should be anybody, not nobody.
I think everybody knows that. I mean...
Well, after watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but haven't we already known that for a couple of years now? He's been saying this stuff forever. He hasn't hidden any of this.
People were holding out hope that it would be an actual boxing match. Like, for reals, we're going to see the best fighter possibly ever knock out some YouTube a-hole.
Yeah.
And instead, it was just, a lot of holding.
Did you see the video that came out yesterday?
And Floyd Mayweather, not really doing much.
With Logan Paul? So it's right before one of the rounds started, and Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather's in his corner, Logan Paul's in his corner, and Logan Paul looks at me and goes, "Champ, easy. It's an exhibition."
Logan Paul says to Floyd?
Mm-hmm. Wow. He goes, "Champ, it's an exhibition. Easy."
Huh.
Because they were saying that there were times where, and again, who knows what is true, okay? But there was apparently a discussion that, hey, man, 75%, let's make sure it looks real. Let's get some actual punches in there. Whatever the result is the result, but nobody's going to really go 100%.
Right.
And apparently Floyd came out 100%.
Even 20% from a professional boxer, you're diminishing your math skills every time he lands a hit.
If I take 5% of Floyd Mayweather and I'm in the ring,
that's what I'm saying.
done.
You're getting dumber.
I'm done in 5 seconds.
You're getting dumber every time he hits. Every time he hits you.
Well, remember, there's that video going around of basically Floyd knocking him out and then holding him up until he gets his wits about him again, just to keep the fight going. But there you go. If you had any questions about that being real or that being a fake fight, that should put everything to bed.
Yep. Is he still a contender for other fighters now, though?
Yeah, didn't he say something about the bank robber thing in the press conference?
Yeah, he said he's the best legalized bank robber in the country.
Yeah, and that was the plan the whole time.
He got your money. Didn't get my money. Ha ha.
Didn't get my money.
And the best part is he don't need it anyway.
Yeah.
He doesn't need it at all.
All right, here we go with sports. And Tony Patrico coming at you.
Sports brought to you by Nissan. Choose Nissan today. Get big savings. Shop Nissan.com. Yesterday, the Cardinals and Diamondbacks played Game 2 of their series at Busch after a 7-1 win on Monday. Cards picked up another win, and this time in much closer fashion, getting the 3-2 win. Guess what?
What?
Nolan Arenado did something really cool, and our buddy Polo on the call here.
Here we go.
Gone forever. Hepatitis, see you later. See you in hell, big boy.
My Spanish is getting great. I understood everything.
A lot different.
This is Nolan Arenado from last night, our buddy Polo making the call.
Para Nolan, batazo de línea, lejos a jardín izquierdo, la pelota se va y se fue besando la línea y cuando llegó pegó en el poste y de ahí a la historia Nolan Arenado.
Yeah, all right, I heard vamonos.
Yeah, that was Benji Molina. Go, vamonos. So the Cardinals actually will play today, this afternoon, 12:15 start. KK.
You got some day baseball.
Wish I had a ticket.
You guys want to go?
I
Let's
guess
go.
so.
Let's go.
We're going.
Yeah, all right,
Okay.
let's go.
What the heck?
Well, hey,
Why
thanks
not?
for the invite,
Thanks,
man.
buddy.
Yeah, no problem. Two things from last night's Bucks-Hawks Game 4. Number one, the Hawks have tied things up. They beat the Bucks 110-88. The biggest thing, unfortunately, is the second thing I'm going to tell you. Bucks megastar Giannis. He hyperextended his knee, and before anyone speculates on how long he's going to be out, set for imaging today for the extent of the injury. I'm going to.
You
It's
don't
gonna
have
happen.
to look.
Only if Jeff looks at me.
Nope.
It's
Well,
not
you're not
even.
looking.
It's not
It's just a
even
hyperextension.
that
It's not like a bone's
bad.
flying
I mean,
I
it is.
heard the play-by-play on the radio of the guy going, "Oh my gosh, his knee went the way it's not supposed to."
God.
Just wait. I'm gonna go from the beginning. It's 6 seconds. That's all it is.
There
so there's
he
the
is.
first one. Hold on. Wait.
No.
Not
Your
that bad.
knee bent the wrong way.
Golly. Oh.
He like praying. Is it what creature has their legs like a?
I don't know.
Like a grasshopper.
Oh, it's still going. It's still going.
Like the back legs of a grasshopper.
Yeah, go the other way.
the other way.
I will say this. So he's doing imaging today. Okay.
It doesn't look good. I'm dying.
If he tore any ligaments, he's out clearly. But the only good thing was, so they basically carried him to the locker room. He walked from the locker room to the bench and came back. Didn't play or anything, but he walked to come back. That's a promising sign, but at the same time, I think we've all kind of been there where you tweak your ankle and then you walk on it, you're like, I'm good. And then the next day you can't move. So we'll have to wait and see.
Feel for you. Oh.
Remember how yesterday, or I'm not sure if it was yesterday or last week, I said that the Orlando Magic may have themselves a new head coach.
Penny Hardaway.
And Penny Hardaway interviewed, and he was the front runner. He said, I would love to coach in the NBA, and it would be amazing for the Orlando Magic, but today's not that day. He said he's staying at Memphis. So
Interesting.
he said, nope, I don't want it. So we'll have to wait and see if for some reason maybe something went on during that interview. I don't know, but he just says, I would love to do it at some point, just not right now.
Wow. Maybe Bobby Knight or
Bobby Knight
or Phil Jackson or.
Bobby Knight ever coached in the NBA?
No,
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
There's not enough chairs.
Game 2 of the Canadiens Lightning series tonight in Tampa. Lightning are coming off a 5-1 win in Game 1. Puck drops at 7 p.m. I know we don't talk a lot about soccer, but the other day, pretty big upset. Switzerland knocked out France in the Euros. And, I mean, this is all I've been hearing about. It was in penalties. Mbappe missed his penalty. Or actually, it was blocked. It was saved. But, yeah, done. The other game the other day was Spain beat Croatia 5-3. There's, 2 Euro games, every day forever now. So,
Did you see England-Germany?
I did not see that game.
England beat Germany.
Yeah, and that was apparently one of those games where they were like, "Oh man, England finally going to get its chance to beat Germany."
Yeah.
And then I love watching those games, and then you can hear the English broadcast and the German broadcast, and I don't care what it is. The German broadcast always sounds like they're mad the entire game. They are just so angry the entire
It's
game.
that kind of language. It's
Well, the English have underperformed for compared to their talent for however many decades now, and they're finally like, oh, maybe we'll do something here.
Serena Williams. She will not be adding another Wimbledon trophy to her collection this year as she is withdrew because of injury. It was crazy to see. She had some sort of leg injury, and the trainer came out and like tried to do some stuff, and then she got back and she was like, okay, I think I could do this. And then she like crumbled to the ground, and it was, I mean, it did not look good. And especially playing tennis, you can't just fight through that.
She crumbled to the ground.
But she was blaming conditions, right? Wasn't she after him?
Yeah. She was saying that the reason that she got injured was because of conditions.
I didn't see the video, but was when you say she's out on the court and crumbled, she couldn't go sit down?
Well, I mean, I think she was
during
testing.
the play she fell.
She was testing her knee, and she was like,
okay.
she.
Oh, they're just standing there and just.
No. Like it's not like she passed out. It was because of her injury.
The headline made it seem like she's in the fight. She's in a fight with the with Wimbledon or whatever.
She wasn't thrilled about the conditions. I mean, it's just kind of like LeBron James saying that all these players are getting injured because they went back too soon.
They say that everyone knows whenever you're on that court, the first few days you're on it, it's like way slippery in this certain sections, and as they keep playing on it, it gets better and better and easier because everyone was falling down.
Yeah. So real quickly here, the former previous record holder for most expensive sports card ever sold belonged to Alex Morgan. And Alex Morgan, her card sold for $16,000. That record has since been broken by Mia Hamm. Her rookie card just sold for $34,440. To put that into perspective, remember we just talked about Tom Brady's rookie card, and that sold for $790,000. Mia Hamm's rookie card sold for $34,000.
I didn't even know there's a market for women's soccer cards.
Apparently there's not. This actually wasn't even like a card that you bought out of a pack. It came in a special edition of Sports Illustrated for kids. Do you know that she was on the U.S. women's national team from 1987 to 2004? Doesn't that seem forever? Yeah.
Damn.
Mia Hamm. So, pretty awesome. I'm Patrico. That's your sports, and boom goes the dynamite. Brought to you by Morris Royce Jewelry, the exclusive jeweler of the Rizz Show.
I can't remember us having a headline Hooshe story from South Dakota. Can you?
Well, it's about damn time.
Well, here we are, Henry, South Dakota. Last Friday, a woman was taken into police custody after stealing a tractor. Around 6 o'clock Friday evening, cops got a call about a super sweet John Deere being driven on a highway, which happened to match the description of a tractor stolen earlier that day. The woman driving the John Deere, not stopping. Yep, low-speed chase. Eventually, the cops managed to box the woman and the tractor in, take it into custody, being charged with eluding, burglary, and grand theft tractor. I believe that is an on-the-books charge in the state of South Dakota. Grand theft tractor. I mean, it is a John Deere, so.
You know, there's at one point somewhere along the line somebody had to. Well, you know what? Well, let's just make this put it on the books.
Yeah, grand theft tractor.
Got to do it. We've had enough of them.
Is a tractor considered an automobile? I don't think it is. So you can't say grand theft auto.
Maybe it's an extra penalty for stealing a tractor. You
Maybe.
steal somebody's livelihood.
Yeah.
I know we depend.
That's true.
You know, we depend on tractors on our farm. You steal one, I mean, basically you halt operations.
Yeah.
So you go from Henry, South Dakota, grand theft tractor. You are today's headline Hooshe. All right, folks. After the break, we're going to make our real or fake picks. 1057thepoint.com/cans to see the cans in question for week number 6. Yes, week number 6 in our competition. 9:06, Wednesday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Go to Mars and stay there.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Lane block due to a stalled vehicle. Right-hand shoulder, northbound 270 right at 64. Your point forecast today, cloudy, storms possible, mid-80s for the high. Tonight, thunderstorms around 70 for the low. Right now, it's 80 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
And welcome back to America's favorite cooking show, The Skinny Guinea. I'm The Skinny Guinea. With me, as always, is the Fat Guinea, Cody.
Hey, hi.
And my other assistant, Creepster Jeff.
Hello. Hello.
And today, we will be making placenta smoothies. And here's what you'll need. Frozen mango, orange juice, some ice, vodka of your choice,
Ooh, nice.
coconut milk, and one large, fairly fresh placenta. Hey, when is our guest of honor getting here? Ooh, there's the bell. Go get him.
You know me, and I'm always talking about breaking tradition, especially when tradition probably isn't the best way to go about things. Imagine if the first ever way we did things just became the way forever. Well, that's what happened with home selling, and it needed a change. OpenDoor.com. Open Door invented a whole new way to sell your home. One without the hassles, without the hurdles of listings, showings, all the unknowns. If you're thinking about selling your house, think about selling it to Open Door. OpenDoor.com. Selling your house in St. Louis can be hard, but the easiest way to do it is to sell to Open Door. Hundreds of thousands of people have already requested their offer. Just go to opendoor.com, enter your address. Tell them a little bit about your house, and they'll make you an offer in minutes. Open Door takes a look at your house along with recent sales in the neighborhood to come up with a very competitive offer, a real offer for you. You'll know how much you get. You can close whenever you're ready. You can do everything online. You can skip all the hard parts. You don't have to make repairs yourself or do any of the prep work or have a bunch of showings. Sell your home directly to Open Door and skip over that traditional process. Get your free offer now at opendoor.com/myoffer. That's a free offer now at opendoor.com/myoffer. Offer eligibility varies. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Incorporated, license 020611130 in California, and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets. Ready, set, sold with opendoor.com.
So next on the docket is Jeff Burton's sexy calendar from the competition, well, 2 competitions ago. Remember, was the sexy calendar shoot. Calendar is complete, and you could buy it for the first time Friday at the Hot Shots, Manchester. $10. Jeff will be down there. He'll sign it if you like.
Yes, he will.
And for the first time, we're going to see it right now.
My God. Oh, my God.
These things have been in boxes for about a week now, sealed up.
Yep.
We haven't seen these before. Oh, I can't wait.
The best description I can... Are we doing this now? Or we're doing our new picks now?
We're going to see them now.
Okay. The best description I can tell you is each month, if you just think about it, each month of a calendar has a certain theme or a holiday or something, and that's what we went with each one. So, like, February would have some sort of Valentine theme. March would have a St. Patrick's theme, that sort of thing.
And by the way, if you can't make it out on Friday, there will be another opportunity for you to grab a calendar. We'll give you those details as soon as they become... solvable. Let's see the cover.
Oh my God.
Right. Here we go. Here's the cover of Jeff Burton's Real or Fake Punishment Calendar. Looking good.
Nice.
Nice little cover. All right, Jeff Burton's Real or Fake Punishment. There it is.
Yeah.
What is the
logo?
What's
cartoon?
the first month that you're going to pop up? Is
April.
April.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh God. Are we streaming this on Twitch?
We are.
All right. Here we go. Here is April. Oh my God. It's an Easter theme. And Jeff's in bunny ears and a skirt.
He is topless.
Oh, my
Skirt,
goodness.
and he's watering flowers.
You look like
At least he still has his watch on.
You look like a disaster.
Is that an S&M mask?
It's not labeled as such, but it can be
It's like
used.
an S&M mask with bunny ears.
Yeah, that's actually from Patricia's.
All right.
His watch is
He's
sexy.
having so much
April.
fun.
It's got the
Wow, dude.
It's got the Easter theme. Okay, next.
Wow.
Here's
Goodness gracious.
What is May's theme?
It's all out.
My birthday, so it's gender reveal, basically.
Okay, and
sweet.
Jeff has a robe on, which is open, and his junk is pixelated.
And that is my actual robe. And look at that bullet wound right
Look
there.
at that from when you had your colostomy bag. It's just
Gosh. See, pretty much all of Jeff there.
There is no,
there
no
is.
Photoshop in there.
Is it cold in the room? Because your nips are pronounced.
It wasn't cold. It was hot. Am I right,
So you got
Ben?
a wig?
Yeah.
You got a wig on?
Man.
I hate May.
And God bless you, Video Ben is the one that took these pictures.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mine
thank
had
you,
to
sir.
see a lot
I'll be in
of
therapy
me.
for a bit.
Fine job, sir. How was he as a subject?
You know, he was really willing for about anything.
Did he enjoy it?
Yeah, I think the only
weird thing was it was a stipulation that he kept his socks on the entire time.
That is very true.
That's Jeff.
All right.
Okay, that's May. Let's go with June.
I did not realize the stoma was that pronounced on the.
Is that what they call that, a stoma?
Yeah. Good Lord.
Here comes June. Oh, that's fun. You're kicking it with the ladies.
Yeah, that's a postcard.
I don't like what are those? That's underwear, isn't it? That's not swim trunks.
Are those tidy whities?
Oh no,
But
those are tidy blueies.
I was gonna say, are those tidy navies?
No. They're like mid thigh, but I had them pulled up. So
It looks like you're in tidy whities and you got flip flops on.
Flip flops were not
flippers.
on. Those were socks, and he photoshopped those in because again, I would not take my socks off.
Oh, you photoshopped the flippers in?
Isn't that great? Don't they look
I
fantastic?
have to give credit to Video Joe as well, or Digital Joe.
Oh, Webdo Joe.
Webdo Joe.
He did good, man.
He did a real good job.
I like the fact that you have the floaty on.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
All right, so next would be July.
That's fun.
You're in my robe.
Ew, your tongue is out. Oh,
That was, they told me to do the tongue.
And he's got a tiny hat on.
Yeah. I mean, this is screaming America, but it's also screaming, please, somebody get this away from me.
And it looks like he's licking one of those bomb pops. Like the red, white, and
That's
blue
your
bomb
robe,
pops.
and I had nothing on underneath it. Just so you know.
Really? Oh my God! I put that on Thursday.
Hey, Ben, I'm gonna need the unedited photo of that.
No.
Can
for
you
some Photoshop purposes, please.
No.
Can you imagine?
I've seen your skills. No.
That sparklers that it did in too. He was just holding just a regular stick.
Can you imagine how many cubicles are going to have this hanging on their wall?
None.
in July?
Zero.
Yeah,
Please.
right.
July.
So August is who's born in August?
Me.
So this is a little theme for you. For
Oh,
your
it's a
birthday.
Rizz birthday theme for
Yeah.
August. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I hate everything about this calendar.
All right, it says Happy Birthday, Rizz, and it's Jeff completely naked with a curly top wig on and my cartoon face covering his crotch.
And he's jumping out of a cake.
Yeah, he's like in the cake.
Oh,
the
that's a
cake is
cake?
shin
Oh,
high.
He's the cake
I thought you were wading in yogurt.
This should be a poster.
He's a
No,
cake topper.
none of this should be.
Yeah.
This should be
Look
a
nice in a
poster.
hallway.
The wig you're wearing is like a Harpo Marx curly wig, right?
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know where that came from, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we just got a box of stuff.
Okay, it's August. September?
It's a good one.
All right, it's September there.
Oh,
That's so cute. I've seen you in that outfit before.
And then on the on the chalkboard it says, "I will wear underwear to school."
It's Jeff in a classroom
naughty.
with a sexy schoolgirl outfit.
Look at the pixelation at the bottom.
Oh, because you're.
Is it under tush?
Yeah.
Was that under tush
Little
or
undercarriage.
under bag?
Little undercarriage.
Was it under
was-
tush or under bag?
It was tush.
I know he could have
It's
been
back
tucking.
Burton.
Oh. So is this going to be your fireworks extravaganza on Sunday? That's it. That's it. You got one bottle rocket. That's it. That sucks. Captain Jim's Fireworks in West Alton, Highway 67, right between the bridges. That's where I've gotten my fireworks for. We've known Captain Jim for. I think we figured out it was 12 years. Been going to Captain Jim's for 12 years. Supply is limited at a lot of places. Captain Jim, he's still good right now. But as we get closer to the 4th, I mean, supplies are running out. Buy now or risk not having anything. And, of course, when you go to Captain Jim's Fireworks, you mention the Rizz Show at checkout, you'll get 10% off. There are no deals to be had out in Firework Land this year, but for loyal Rizz Show listeners, Captain Jim is still hooking you up. And you may see those, buy one, get two free, but they jack up the prices. So it makes it seem like you're getting a deal. Don't be a sucker. Go to Captain Jim's Fireworks in West Alton. Highway 67, right between the bridges. Same shopping plaza, same parking lot as the Dirt Cheap. Captain Jim's Fireworks, West Alton, because blowing stuff up is fun.
Somebody said to make sure you bring a fire extinguisher with you in the
Hey, I'm
bathroom.
going to start it.
What?
The U.S. Open, the Masters, child's play compared to what we went through on that hot
Hey,
afternoon.
it's Roman Atwood, and you're listening to the Rizzuto
I was
Show.
hungry.
Happy birthday,
Most of the
Rizz.
day.
All right, it's week number 6 in our Real or Fake competition. You fellas ready to do it? All right.
Boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop, go bouncy when you dance. Worthy of a second glance. If you think
think your boob just get in the way? You are wrong. Boobs are great. I wanna grab them, I wanna shake them, I wanna nom-nom, because boobs. I wanna squeeze them, I wanna slap them, I wanna punch them, because boobs.
Aw, come on. Bring it back. Boobs.
Yeah! There's your boobs!
There they are, Scott.
There they are!
Oh, there's Lauren. All right, Real or Fake, sponsored by
Patricia's We're Fun and Fantasy Mead.
All right, 1057thepoint.com/cans and see the cans in question for week number 6.
Can I lead off the week with just saying, holy smokes.
Yeah.
Holy
Had a good crop this week.
smokes.
So as it stands, Moon is your official king of cans with 16 points. Jeff Burton right behind with 15 points. I got 14 points. I gained a point on the Cellar Dwellers. Tony and King Scott with 13 points apiece. This is the Rizz Show road trip punishment. Whoever loses will have to spin the wheel. Wherever it lands, KC, Branson, Chicago, Nashville, Memphis, Indy, or Louisville, you have to drive there, take a picture at a predestined landmark, and then drive right home. No stopping. No stopping in town for, I don't know, I'm going to get a Lou Malnati's Pizza in Chicago. You're going to take a picture in front of Wrigley and come right home.
Now, can you call Lou Malnati's on the way and have him deliver it to Wrigley and pick it up there and then drive it home?
I would say no. Like we said, that you can stop at a gas station and
I have him deliver it to a gas station. Can
no,
I stop
no,
there?
like that would make basically, and we all are under the agreement that
Come on.
you cannot do anything fun. And getting a Chicago deep dish pizza in Chicago is considered fun.
You could go. You could stop at a Flying J if they got a McDonald's there and pick up 2 cheeseburgers and hit the road.
Like it.
All right, it's 1 point for each correct answer, real or fake, unless it's your lock. Your lock will get you 2 points if you're right, 0 points locked out if you're wrong. Regardless of your other picks, of course, there's the Hail Mary option. That's you locking in on a fake, which will get you 3 points if you're right, but minus 1 point if you're wrong, regardless of your other picks. So let's begin with a description of photo number 1, please, Tony Patrico.
Photo number 1, proud to be Americans.
Mm-hmm.
These things are awesome.
Patriotic puppies.
Yeah,
I like Americans.
Yeah, these are Americans for sure. This is a lovely lady in a red, white, and blue bra, and these things are out, they are about, and they are on display.
Is that a swimming suit? Maybe a swimming suit.
Oh, for sure that's a swimming suit.
I am saluting that swimsuit.
Or, 3% of a flag.
I think that's within the flag code, by the way. I think that's okay.
It is.
I don't think any clothing.
Yeah, clothing is
that's all desecration technically.
Not this picture though. I think this is where they make the exception.
I'm just saying, if you're,
this is the exception. Tony, what do you think? Photo number 1, real or fake?
Real.
Tony goes real. Moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, good for her. I went fake.
Moon goes fake. Jeff.
Retweeting what Moon said.
Fake. King Scott.
Well, I wish I would have done what Tony did, but I went fake.
I don't think that these are too perfect.
And I went fake as well. Tony's on Real Island.
And I'm A-okay with that.
Okay.
As you should be.
They're perfect. Look at them. Look. Hey, you looking?
Yeah, I looked. That's nice.
Wow. Okay, that's photo number 1.
So it's technically a desecration of the flag if you have the red, white, and blue on a piece of clothing.
If it's flag design, from what I understand, technically,
I'd have to read up on it.
Technically speaking, I think you're not supposed to have any clothing. It's against flag code.
I thought it was if the person's attractive, it's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're right, Scott.
Little asterisk, an exception.
I think a man made that rule, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
All right, Jeff, a description of photo number 2, please.
Photo number 2. My goodness.
Yeah, also perfect.
Goodness. Thank you for not wearing wearing a size too small bra or whatever this is.
You're right.
Because she is barely covering anything up. It's just basically a black bra that doesn't fit very well, and she's got very, very, very large boobs.
This is
nothing else on.
This is a swimsuit too. Isn't
You
it?
think it's a swimsuit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, you ain't gonna do a lot of swimming with this on, though, right?
Don't go down the,
out.
Yeah, I was
Water
gonna say,
slides
don't
are
go down the
out.
slide or jump off any cliffs or
Or
anything.
do, just let me know first.
You know what it says? And one of the questions was, is it disrespectful to wear an American flag bandana unless an article of clothing is made from an actual
That's what I was
U.S.
thinking.
flag?
Yeah.
There is no breach of flag etiquette whatsoever.
Oh, okay. Really? Yeah, I read something that said
People are simply expressing their patriotism and love of country by wearing an article of clothing that happens to be red, white, and blue with stars and stripes. So unless it's an actual flag.
Wow, that's not what I read.
That's what the Google says. All right, photo number 2. Jeff, real or fake?
I said real.
Jeff says real. King Scott.
I went real.
I want real as well. Dent.
Real.
And Moon.
Good for her. Real.
Real. Okay. On to photo number 3. A description, Mooners, please.
Also, perfect. Again, this one, not with the theme of the swimsuits. This is definitely a top, maybe like a sports bra type of thing
She's
that's
got wet
built
hair,
in.
though.
Yeah. There's not too much showing in the photo except for she's pulling down the V here, the deep V. She's pulling that down. You're right. She has wet hair there, and I think that's a comforter or a blanket of some sort on the right there. But again, straight up booby mugshot, perfect, huge. There you go.
Okay. Moon, what do you say at photo number 3?
I said good for her, and then I voted real.
Moon says real. Jeff.
Real. Satin sheets back there? Is that what those are? Satin sheets?
It looks comfy.
Yeah, it does.
I bet she's at a hotel. I bet you that's a nice hotel. Maybe they're on vacation.
Could be.
King Scott.
I went real.
Real. I want real as well. And Danny.
So do I get the company credit card when I go on a road trip?
Oh, no.
Fake.
Not a bad choice.
Yeah,
Really
not a bad choice. This is 50-50 all across the board today.
Yeah, there's no confidence whatsoever in these picks.
I was pretty confident in my lock. I am not confident in the other 2 picks whatsoever.
Well, let's talk about the locks. Your most confident pick. And we start with the cellar dweller. Tony Patrico.
Real number 2.
Tony Patrico locks in real number 2. King Scott.
I am going to follow him on that. That's what I locked in on.
Okay, I have a feeling we're all going to do that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I've locked in real number 2 as well. Surprise me, Moon.
Nope. Real number 2.
Man, you should have locked in fake number 1, and if you would have boob swept, it would have been over. That'd have been the G move of the century.
Oh, I forgot Jeff. Jeff.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey, good to see you.
Lock of the week.
I went with, believe it or not, number 2.
But you held up 3 fingers.
Yeah. Well, one of them was for King Scott.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we're all locked on number 2. There could be definitely some movement, and there will be some movement with a big reveal on Friday.
Unless we all get locked out.
Unless we all got locked out.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies, for submitting your pictures, and thanks for everybody for going to 1057thepoint.com/cans. See what you think and make your picks known. All right, after the break, some news. Then we got to get to the Cardinal game.
Cardinal game.
It's 9:25. It is Wednesday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Attention, dum-dums.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Right lane blocked due to a stalled vehicle. Westbound 64 at Boyle. Your point forecast today, clouds, storms possible, mid-80s for the high. Tonight, thunderstorms at around 70 for the low. Right now, it is 77 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX, Tire, and Yotto.
Rizz Olympics event number 4. This is Precision Landscaping. All right, so we are in lovely Overland, Missouri. We're actually at King Scott's house, and I'm about to knock out event number 4 in the Rizz Olympics, Precision Landscaping. I'm here with Mark from Colonel Landscaping, who's going to be my my Obi-Wan Kenobi. If I want to make the arch like they do at Busch Stadium.
With Window Nation, you can solve so many problems in your life. Obviously, mostly new windows for your house. Others are having a problem right now trying to decide, hey, now that we can travel again, we can go out, we can do things. Do we go on vacation or do we get that house full of windows from Window Nation? You can do both courtesy of Window Nation because this vacation thing that you're thinking about paying for, Window Nation has free trips for you. That's the great thing about Window Nation. They're finding ways for you to keep your money in your pocket. They will help by offering the deal of the summer for quality, energy-efficient windows. For a very limited time, you get 2 windows free for every 2 that you buy, plus make no payments, no interest for 24 months. Plus, while you are hanging out doing your vacation thing, your brand new windows from Window Nation are being made, and then they will be put in your home, and you will come home to this spectacularness. There's only 100 of these. First 100 people that get in on this deal get the deal. So what you need to do right away, right now, call them at 866-90-NATION. That's Window Nation, 866-90-NATION, and get all these deals. Go on a free vacation. Also, you can check them out at windownation.com.
Hello, I'm Lefty Burton, here for you for your Valentine's 2016 holiday dating tips. Number 1, fireplaces are great, but don't get too close. Human hair is flammable. Tip number 2, a bearskin rug is romantic. Go with something dark. It'll hide most of the stains. Alcohol is key. Always check for an ID. If you don't know, the judge will tell you. Tip number 4, trash bags should always be within reach. I'm fine. I have mine within reach all the time. We're not going to get to all of them. I haven't even gotten to the clamps yet. We're out of time for this year. I'll see you next year with Lefty Burton's Valentine's Tips for 2017. Goodbye for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going nipples.
Yeah, we're going nipples. We're going nipples.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, man.
Okay, get busy.
I think this is the best for all of us.
Of course it is.
I really didn't think I'd lose this. I don't think any of us were thinking that we would lose it. The nipple tattoo out of nowhere became everyone's least favorite.
Honestly, to be honest with you, this is only the 3rd time in my 52 years that a woman has shaved my leg while her husband is in the same room.
That's always great. And as she's putting it on, she starts laughing. That's always cool.
We are underway.
Initial pain line.
I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna go.
Make sure it's in the right spot so it doesn't look stupid or anything.
What do you think? Like that?
God forbid I look dumb.
Somebody on here is very turned on.
What's his name?
It's funny explaining to your kids. My dad's doing this.
You tell me if my feet stink, right?
Yeah, you're good, babe. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God! I thought that was it right there.
It's close.
But damn, we're almost done.
You're close, honey.
Get out of here.
nipple. All right.
Wait.
One nipple down.
One nipple down.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Oh my God. It's ridiculous.
Real?
Oh, speaking of the fast lane.
You do need a helmet to come in here, by the way, with the talking that
Why
you've
you
been
coming?
doing.
Don't come over here by me.
Here's Anthony Stalter.
That's for you.
What's he?
What is this, a ransom note?
Dear Rizz.
Dear Rizz, you want toilet paper? Take it. It's my gift to you. Take what you wish. Happy birthday, Stalter.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
Hey,
can
bud. How you doing?
let's clear one thing up.
I don't like being in here right now. I
Let's
don't
clear
like this.
one thing up.
What's that?
We are the good guys.
How?
Like the Rizz Show. Because you guys started.
How did we start it?
You guys are bullies.
You guys
Typical
guys-
jocks.
Give me
typical
the audio.
jocks. Typical jocks bullying the nerds. All right, I'll take it. The nerds. Like you gave us the radio of equivalent of a swirly.
I can't believe this dude came in here helmeted up. Like
He
what are
should
you
have a
doing?
helmet on.
Oh, yeah, he needs to.
Where's the audio that we started it?
I was told by
All over
the
Twitter.
guy to my left
Oh.
that
Super
you guys
excited
were
for next week to go back to Victory Men's Health and sit down with the staff over there and actually go over my numbers of my latest blood draw. It's actually pretty incredible. I love the fact that they can just draw my blood and then pinpoint specific things that we can address and we can change to get my numbers up, to get me feeling better than I ever have before. And not only that, but they're coming up with this plan that where a box will show up at my house every month, and all I have to do is open up the little bag of vitamins, take those vitamins from the day, and then all of a sudden, after continuing that plan, look who's feeling better. This fella. Guess who else is doing this? Jeff Burton and our very own King Scott. It's pretty amazing what they can do for you. Now, listen, if you're one of those people that you don't have a primary doctor and you live in and out of urgent cares, they're not going to be able to help you when you go, I'm just not feeling quite like myself. They're going to go, okay, we saw 48 people today. We don't know what you're thinking. We got no records for you. What's going on? Victory Men's Health can start making you feel better every single day. The vitamin IV drips and so much more, including help with erectile dysfunction, they have got you covered. Here's what you do. Town and country location, O'Fallon, Illinois location, or just go online right now, victorymenshealth.com.
So today is National Chicken Wing Day. Congratulations to
chickens.
To all you chickens out there who are.
You have your own day.
I would, no,
Hey, what's going on? This is Adam Sandler, and I want to give a shout out to my Jew friend Rizzuto. You're listening to the Rizzuto Show, and happy Hanukkah there, Rizz.
Material for basically. All right, so this does not factor in the cost of beer and fireworks or your hospital bill when you mix the two. But so if you're gonna have a 4th of July barbecue on Sunday, you have 10 people coming. How much do you think it's going to cost to feed all those people? So 10 people, 4th of July barbecue. Think of your average 4th of July barbecue. How much is it going to cost you? Over $100, under $100?
Oh, over.
Yeah.
Just over.
Under. I'm saying under. Because burgers and, well, right now the price of meat is crazy. I don't know if they took that into effect. But if you're going to get dogs, hot dogs, if you want hot dogs, did they say what the menu is? Or if because like my 4th of July ideal party, I close my eyes, think 4th of July party. I think I walk up to the table. There is hot dogs, there's hamburgers,
You got meat, you
there's
got
potato
your sides,
chips.
You got your sides and your
Dips.
dessert.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Corn on
say
the cab.
just over $100. 10 people. I'm gonna say like $12 a person.
So
is what I would gather.
The annual study done by the American Farm Bureau found an average 4th of July barbecue for 10 people will cost $59.50 this year.
Wow.
Or just under $6 a person.
I'm not going to that house.
Yeah,
they're
that's gonna be a
skimping on the
terrible party.
desserts.
No,
dude.
there's a lot of stuff missing here.
Oh,
in
cool.
my
No
opinion.
dips.
Everybody splits a burger or what?
Well, they figured it out by looking at the average prices of some 4th of July staples. So here's how they break down. 2 pounds of hamburger plus cheese and buns, $13.91. So you got 2 pounds of hamburger meat for 10 people. 3 pounds of pork, which is $11.63. 2 pounds of boneless chicken breasts, $6.74.
See, right away, I think quarter pound for each burger, right? So that would be 4 per pound. 2 pounds would only be 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems a little skimpy.
So you got 8 burgers then.
Yeah.
You got 8 burgers, and so not everybody's going to get a burger.
Yeah.
But I want some pork, so not everybody's going to get pork. And 2 pounds of boneless chicken breasts, and that's not including it. What are you going to marinate? You're not marinating them in anything? Just going to throw chicken breasts on the.
Yeah, I don't want to go to this party. I don't want to go to your $60 party.
2.5 pounds of homemade potato salad, $2.75. 32 ounces of beans, $1.90. A 13-ounce bag of potato chips, $4.93. And for dessert, chocolate chip cookies, $4.02. 2 pints of strawberries, $5.30. A half gallon of vanilla ice cream for $4.69. A half gallon of ice cream. How big is that?
For 10 people.
Half gallon.
That's not enough.
No, that's like
not enough.
Isn't that just one of those little boxes?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, if it's a scoop for everybody.
I mean, think of a gallon of milk. It's only half of that.
This is a half
it's
gallon.
the little,
It's one of those
yeah,
things.
it's the normal box, like
I
Scott
guess you're
said.
getting one scoop. Nobody gets seconds.
No.
I mean, in all reality, if you're going to a 4th of July party and I'm having people over, are you going, oh, where's the ice cream? No, the kids are eating the ice cream.
Kids
You
are
ain't
eating
eating ice cream.
I guess I'm eating a strawberry.
They're still eating more than
2
that.
pints of strawberries for $5.30. And a chocolate chip cookie, maybe, if there's any left.
It just says dessert. It doesn't say, does it break it down what all the desserts
Yeah,
are?
2 chocolate chip cookies, 2 pints of strawberries, and a half gallon of vanilla ice cream.
I mean, okay. I mean, why
This
not?
Say no seconds barbecue.
It just said minimum. It didn't say like, hey, this is what this is what everybody's spending.
The barbecue for 10 people. Barbecue for 10.
They got a pool at least.
I bet this is designed to be like, hey, you may be sitting there and going, you got no money for a 4th of July party.
you can't.
This right here,
this
you
is
can
the
make it
skin
happen.
thing. Yeah, this is the you're just making it happen.
Well, I spend the whole year trying to get myself invited to a rich person's.
Yeah,
Heck,
same
yeah.
here, man.
But I mean, these folks, they save money on food so they can spend more on their fireworks.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's
And what are they
difference.
missing? No hot dogs. No hot dogs at this party, huh?
But you're
Which
right.
is crazy because that's how you save a ton of money. Because right now, hamburgers is crazy expensive. Crazy expensive. So hot dogs, you buy 3 packs of hot dogs. I mean, that's $2 a person. You're set. Like, you are good.
Yeah. Oh, well, $59.50 is what they figured the average, the cost, just under $6 a person for your 4th of July extravaganza. There's one thing everybody agrees on, and it's that robocalls suck. And there's a big deadline today for phone companies to finally do something about it. But is it really going to make a difference? That's the question. Last year, the FCC announced it was going to force companies to implement a new technology called Stir/Shaken. Stir/Shaken. That's designed to reduce the more than 50 billion robocalls we get each year. I think I get alone 50 billion. Stir, S-T-I-R, stands for Secure Telephone Identity Revisited, and Shaken somehow stands for Signature-Based Handling of Asserted Information Using Tokens. Basically, they're forcing phone companies to verify that the caller ID that pops up on your phone is a real ID. And in theory, it should make it harder for scammers to use software to hide their phone numbers or trick you into thinking it's a legit phone, like a legit phone call. But will it work? And the answer appears to be maybe.
All right.
But don't expect a huge difference overnight. So it's not like today it's supposed to take effect tomorrow, gone with the robocalls. Most of the big carriers like Verizon and T-Mobile have already been adding it. So it's not like they're throwing a switch today and robocalls will go away completely. Plus, smaller carriers have at least another year before they have to do it.
You know what's wild is like my phone, so it'll say, you know, telemarketer or spam detected or whatever.
Well, you use Hiya.
Yeah, but it also does that for like important stuff. So like if my credit card company's trying to call me, it'll pop up as spam detected. Or if my doctor's office is calling to confirm an appointment and it's a 188 number instead of the normal 636 number, it'll come up as spam detected. So I just go, nope. And then all of a sudden it's scheduling and I'm trying to schedule an ultrasound. I'm like, oh no, because you know how much of a pain in the ass it is to contact.
I have not run into that problem yet.
Mine
Or at
does
least
that.
If I have, I don't know because I'm not getting the phone calls.
Yeah, mine does that. Mine will come up. It'll say scam likely, and it's just a number that's unfamiliar to my phone. And if it's somebody that I've called that I've never called before and waiting to call back, it'll say scam likely, and I don't pick it up.
Well, I use that Hiya Hiya app. But I've been using it for years. I love it. It works pretty good. And it constantly updates itself to get new numbers in there. I don't know. I like it. Robocalls are just, are also just a cheap and profitable way to steal your money. So experts say scammers are already looking for new ways to get around it. All right, the bad people always find a way.
Yep.
Here's one scam call I got. I actually saved it. And no, this is for real. And I'm sure you've gotten this. You've gotten this one too. Oh, extended vehicle warranty. Okay. Yeah.
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's extended warranty. You should have received something in the mail about your car's extended warranty. Since we have not gotten a response, we are giving you a final courtesy call before we close out your file.
Yeah, I mean that's a call I got.
You can tell it's fake by the way she says warranty.
Warranty. So those, in theory, should be stopping, but we'll still get them. Again, the bad people always find a way. They always find a way to screw us. Always. We got to take one final break. We'll come back and wrap her up.
And welcome to Rizz's Meat Secrets Reveal, St. Louis's #1 meat secret revealing show ever. And today's secret, how to prepare a delicious Sugar Fire Smokehouse meal in your own home in just 5 easy steps. Step 1, go to your nearest Schnucks location. Step 2, locate the Sugar Fire products in the prepared foods area and purchase a modest amount. Once you're home, you're ready for the next step. Step 3, place Sugar Fire meal into the oven or the microwave. Step 3, remove from packaging and then place the Sugar Fire meal into the microwave or the oven. Step 4, wait. Step 5, eat. Congratulations.
It's time for you to get the tires that you need. The wheels you want, the tires you need, they are all right there at R&R Tire Express. It's incredible what they could do for you because they're going to work with your budget. And we're talking no credit checks, and we're talking you could set up something weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, and it does not matter whether it's, these brand new super duper state-of-the-art amazing tires or something that is going to get you from point A to point B. They've got you covered at R&R Tire Express. Go online. Go on their Instagram page at RNR Midwest. Just see what they have to offer for you. They get new product in all the time. 3 locations. They're located in St. Louis on Page, in Fairview Heights on Lincoln Highway, and also in Alton in front of the old Schnucks. You're never going to buy tires and wheels the same way because R&R Tire Express does things the right way. Again, those 3 locations available for you, or go online, request a quick quote right now, or just stop by or give them a call. It's R&R Tire Express online at rnrmidwest.com.
That's the record?
That's the world record.
You gotta be kidding. No way.
All right, Rizz Olympics event number 2. It's the long jump. The whole goal here is to just get through without getting hurt. Honestly, Patrico's here, Moon's here, King Scott is...
Got it! In his natural habitat.
Yeah! Doing his thing. So how are we going to work this? Who's the judge?
So Moon is going to mark foot faults to make sure that you are 100% legal on the takeoff.
Okay.
King Scott is in the sand. He will be the judge as far as where you land, but we do have an official judge on standby on the outside who will help us out.
And we do have a measuring tape?
We have a measuring tape. We've got everything. I will be the official. I will start you off.
Okay.
Scott also doubles as a backstop to hold you and hug you afterwards.
Yeah, that's the world record.
Where Scott is sitting is the world record.
That's like the actual, what is the actual world record? Like 29?
29 and the 4th or something?
Yeah. I'm going to be lucky to get into the sand, I'll be honest with you. So, here we go. Rizz Olympics event number 2.
Judges, ready!
Oh, nice! That was amazing. That was really good.
Where's the measuring tape?
Right there, that footprint right there.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We're 9 feet 7 inches.
New Rizz Show record.
I think I did it right. That's a new Rizz Show record for sure, and I think I can go a little bit longer. So I got this number. Come on, man.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
He's got this.
Judges, ready?
Oh, amazing. Even further.
Ooh, that doesn't look as good. It's not looking as good, guys.
Well,
Technically,
this is when he stood up, so that doesn't count, right?
it's technically where he last had his heel, so that would have to.
Even when he stands up.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why they always roll forward.
8 feet 8 inches.
8-8. All right. You've gone down. 8-8.
Not a new Rizz Show record.
I mean, come on, man. I don't know how to roll the other way. Come on, man.
Yeah, hey, don't get in the face of the judges. Hey, calm down.
Come on.
Stand judge, ready? Line judge, ready?
Ready!
Ah, bummer.
That was pretty good.
That was a really good one.
Good.
Nope,
Gotta go
it's over
by,
there
hey,
too.
you gotta go by ass print.
Right there.
It's gotta be ass print. That's ass,
Summertime.
you gotta
Now,
go
maybe
ass.
you have a honey-do list. Honey do this, honey do that. You got to make sure those carpets are clean before somebody comes over and visits us for 2 weeks. Good news is Zero Res is here for you. Zero Res, best time to call in the summer. The average home takes in over 40 pounds of dust and dirt a year, which is nasty, and summer's the best time to get all that nasty dirt and dander and grime out of the house. Zero Res, calling them in and getting those carpets cleaned is going to be the easiest chore on your to-do list because Zero Res does all the work. Get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned and sanitized starting at just $129. And don't forget about your air ducts. Your carpet is not a good filter, cannot be a good filter if your ducts are pumping it full of years of built-up dust, dirt, and allergens. This month, $50 off your air duct cleaning with Zero Res. Schedule your cleaning today by calling 314-474-2020. 314-474-2020 or book your cleaning online anytime. Mention the Rizz Show, ZeroResSTLewis.com. Spelled backwards, spelled forward, spelled the same at Zero Res.
Hey there, Jerf. It's me, Jesus. I've been watching you from here. What you've been doing is really creeping me out. Dad wants me to tell you to knock it off. Thanks, man. See you soon.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico. And that was a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
Hi, it's King Scott, and today on King Scott Cooks, we head to the Royal Moat to catch a fish, then team up with Chef Chrissy from Deerbergs to make the perfect salmon meal.
Hey, King Scott, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself? You got to take your car in for repair, and you know you're going to waste your entire day waiting in that service shop for the tech to get to your car, for it to be fixed. Oh, it's going to be an hour. Hour turns into 2 hours, turns into 3 hours, turns into your whole day wasted. Doesn't have to be that way. You see, the Franklin Service Centers will pick up any make, any model from anywhere in the St. Louis metro area for any service. And you don't have to have necessarily gotten your car from Frank Lita. They'll take any car for any service. And when they're done, they'll give it a good wash, drop it back off to wherever you are, home or work. Get your car fixed and do not waste your day waiting around. That's the good life. If your Honda, your Acura, or your Mitsubishi, if they need some warranty work done, it does not have to be a pain in the tuchus. Frankly, the service centers will do any warranty work on Hondas, Acuras, Mitsubishis. Just visit any of their 3 convenient locations, St. Charles County, North County, or South County, or even easier, have them pick up and deliver your car when they're done. FranklyToService.com, FranklyToService.com for more details.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rizz Farms. So the plan is going to release a bunch of videos to kind of show you around the farm that I've been talking about so much, tell you guys what we're doing out here, and I don't know, you guys are going to go through the journey with me as I become, yes, a farmer. So let's go. We'll start the tour right now. I'm opening the gate. So there are a lot of buildings on this property, and right now we're kind of in the middle of it all. This is where most of the buildings are, on the barns and the old house, and a lot of this stuff is coming down. It's work in progress, and it's going to take a little while, but eventually I'll be able to actually sleep here. But right now I want to show you one of the big fields on the property, and man, possibilities are endless. Come on. Check this out. There's nothing. Nothing. It's a blank canvas. So this place has been owned by the same family since I think the 1800s. And the last family member died last October. So listen, this guy's spirit is here. I could feel it. So I want to do right by him. I want to do right by the family. So we're treating this place with as much respect as we can. So I'm going to show you. I want to show you one of the houses, and I'm going to show you how I think this guy lived for a long time. So this structure behind me is the building I believe the old owners did their laundry in. Yeah, there's no modern amenities here. There was no washing machines. They actually put their clothes on hangers inside this building and had a stove kind of heated up. That was the dryer. So let me show you inside. Check this out. Hangers. Oh, there's the dryer. And wood for it. This guy had a lot of stuff in here. So we're cleaning it all out. It's a process. This guy kept everything. So I'm standing in front of one of the garages that is on the property. So this is where the new house is gonna go. So this would be the place where I go after work and I come take a nap and then, I don't know, go brush hog something, but this comes down, and a new structure goes up. So this is the inside of the garage. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep some of this structure here and then kind of build around it. I mean, this thing's been up for a long time, a lot longer than I've been around. So, I mean, it's sound construction. I think this was built by hand. So, and that's the tractor behind me. So this is gonna come down, the siding's gonna come off. Hey, brother. And I can't wait. This place is going to be awesome. Keep watching. More videos to come. And I'll see you next time on the farm.
This is the joy for me. I love pizza. I love pizza. I now just manage it. I don't deny myself pizza. I have pizza every day. That's the genius of this program. I haven't lost any weight, and I eat pizza every single day.
Hi, I'm King Scott, and this is Cooking with King Scott. Today, we do tortellini, but before we get in that, let's visit Gordon Ramsay and see how he makes the perfect tortellini. Guess you're not there. Well, that didn't go as planned, but I promise you the perfect tortellini, so let's make the perfect tortellini. Now, cooking's not an exact science, but there are rules. So before we start, let's make sure we do it properly. You want to turn it over and read the rules. It says to peel back a small corner of the film on the top of the tray. So when you do this, you need to be very careful because food could fall out when you flip it back over. Microwave on high for 4 or 5 minutes until heated through and allowed to sit for 1 minute before removing film. Oh, this is good. Please be careful of steam and...
So you are one of those people that always, every summer, you go on vacation. And for some reason, you always seem to forget to start saving for it until it's like May. And then you're leaving in June. And all of a sudden, you're like, this is stressing me out. I feel like I'm spending all of my money from this most recent paycheck. How can I avoid this? First Community. That's how you can avoid it. Their vacation club accounts are awesome. They can just have it that throughout the year, when you get a paycheck, even a little small amount can be withdrawn and then put into this account, and you don't even realize that it's happening, and you won't even see it until it's time to go on vacation. There's the money for you right there. It's awesome. And then let's also say that you're one of those people that you don't want to rent anymore. You don't want to have to worry about getting a hotel. You want to buy a lake house. You want to buy beachfront property. First Community now is doing home loans out of Missouri and Illinois. So you have that opportunity to get yourself that home that you've always wanted. Here's what you do. You go on their social media. If you look for First Community on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they are always posting things that's going to help you with your money and also some cool community events as well. Or you could just go to firstcommunity.com, find the location that's nearest to you, and then go. Both Missouri and Illinois side. Find out all the information I just mentioned at firstcommunity.com.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and you're listening to the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Rizz.
I think it's about time we wrap her up. Sure. Thank you all for tuning in. If you missed anything on the program today, blog and podcast all there for you. 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. Moon, what do we got?
Lots of stuff. We got sports, crap on celebrities. We got that new trailer for the Clifford the Big Red Dog movie. And honestly, I think it's worth checking out the trailer just to see what they did with the dog. Because I think we're all pretty curious. Yep. And I think you may be pleasantly surprised. We shall see. Lots more in crap on celebrities, including a great list of Marvel movies. They were all ranked, the 24 Marvel Cinematic Universe movies from best to worst. And honestly, pretty good list. I think we agreed with most of it. Check that out. See how you feel. Use it for your reference. We got Rizz News, Headline Hooshe, and everything else that we cover on the show today. 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. Today, the podcast title you're looking for on all podcast directories is In Between the Poop and the Pope. Find out. I want to just wish everybody a happy social media day. And, you know, like, let's spread love and positive comments out there on social media day.
Yeah, like always.
Is it too much to ask?
Yes, it is.
Is it? Oh, compassion and love and caring?
No, not today.
Oh, well, heck.
I'm all for it, but it ain't going to happen.
Well, shoot.
How about this? If somebody has a different opinion than you today,
tell them that you're happy that they're alive and that we can disagree and help each other grow.
I enjoy the freedom to disagree.
Or, read said comment, disagree with it in your head, and move on with your life.
No.
That's not what this day is about.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in.
Sorry.
Tomorrow, John Patrico is here for the Greg's Creek Week. We got 3 brand new ads for you. Of course, a John Patrico contest and much, much more. Fellas, anything else?
It's a good contest tomorrow, by the way.
Oh, great.
It's one that we haven't played in a very, very long time.
Oh, I can't wait. Is it tomorrow already? Oh, we got to go to the Cardinal game right now. Little day baseball. All right, we leave you with a selection from our Team Rizz member of the day, brought to you by Copper Fire Bar and Eatery in Belleville. Get your exclusive Rizz Show koozie to support Kids Rock Cancer at Copper Fire. Visit thecopperfire.com. Jennifer Sell from Boonville.
Yeah, Jennifer.
Let's hear this song, and here it is. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Energy up!
The Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point.
And welcome to Rizz's Meat Secret.
On one, but that's just me. Okay.
All right, Rizz, so I've actually got 15 here, but I figured we'd do an example or two. So here's a perfect example, okay? True or false? Sex can make a man's penis shrink. True or false?
I'm going to say anything possibly could, so true.
One right. Doesn't count, though.
That'd be it.
Dang it.
Okay, let's play for real.
All right.
Let's play for real. Jeff, you going to keep score?
Yeah, sure, man. You want me to keep track of the ones he gets right?
How much? Should I get a lifeline?
Yeah, the ones he gets wrong.
Moon's your life. You got one lifeline for Moon.
Oh, boy.
You still read Cosmopolitan? This better be good.
All right.
Here we go.
Only the cover.
Okay.
Scott, what is the size of the average erect penis? A, 5.5 to 6.2 inches. B, 6.9 to 8.4 inches, or C, 9.2 to 11 inches?
I'll go with A.
So 5.5 to 6.2 inches.
Nice. Nicely
job.
done.
You're on the board.
And
On
thank
the board.
goodness. Great news, right?
Yeah, great news.
Great news. All right, Scott, how common is it for men to complete the race early?
Wait a second. Before we go on, how many does he have correct, Jeff?
Thank you, Moon. 1.
I thought when I said you're on the board, I thought that would, okay. My apologies.
He's the
My apologies.
scorekeeper.
I didn't go to
I see.
scorekeeper school to
I
mail
see
it
you
in.
furiously writing.
Yes.
Scott, again,
Yes.
how common is it for men to complete the race early? 5 to 10% of men of all ages, 20 to 30%, or 50 to 65%?
How common is it for men